3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We doing numbers today. We're going 1 through 31. The breakdown. Because y'all gotta understand that the day you're born on is very important. It can tell you a whole lot about yourself without even the year. The day you're born on can tell a whole lot. It's very powerful too, very influential on your attitude number and your life path number. So the day you're born on is really it. It helps influence, it helps you get to your life path, it helps you reach it. Depends on what number it is. So I got to go from 1 through 31. So I want y'all to understand that. Now, some of y'all can record it and mark it down. Y'all can record and mark down all the time when I go from 1 through 31. And I appreciate y'all for doing that, because I don't be having time for that, but I'm about to give y'all the knowledge on this. So now, I'm about to get started. So we're talking about the number 1. Because first of all, let me say the birthday is basically your gift, your center personality, like your soul personality. The day you're born on is very important. This is why you know in the day they're born on, you know a whole lot, because they carry that with them until they about 50-something years old. I mean, it'll be with them all their life, but your life path come more into play as you get older. See what I'm saying? So, but the day you're born on, be there. And your attitude number, we're just doing the day you're born on. So you got 3 numbers in your birth chart, but we're just doing the day you're born on, 1 through 31. Now, number 1, we know number 1 correlates with the sun. What is the sun? The sun is the leader. The sun is shining. So these people have sunny, shiny leadership personality. So they take initiative. They're very confident. Sometimes they feel like Superman, but in a positive light. So they're very inspirational. They're very excited. They're very fun-loving. They love kids. They know how to take leadership, and they listen to their heart intuition. Their heart, they have to listen to their heart. If they don't, they be on the downside of that. The downside is be the opposite. They be followers. So they ain't into their element as the number 1. And numbers deals with vibration, y'all. Numbers deal with frequencies. So this is why numbers are very important to those who are Freemasons and also those who up on the knowledge. So I'm not a Freemason, so let me make that clear. But I'm trying to show you why people use numbers. So this is number 1, back on number 1. Number 1 represents the sun. Why? Because we bring everything together into unity is oneness. So if you be selfish as a number 1, you're not doing your job. You unite with people and connect people together. Bring that unity. Because number 1, like the musician, they create their reality. They create their reality. They always manifesting things. Because when you look at the number 1, I'm going to give you a straight example. What month have the number 1? You see January and you see October. But what zodiacs is in a month? You see Capricorn, you see Libra. You see them 2 right there. It's cardinal signs, already leadership. Now, number 1 represents the sun, so you think of Leo. That's a leadership sign. Let me show you something else. The first house is what? Aries. So you should just show you what number 1 is, how powerful number 1 is. It's a universal number. So we're talking about number 1. This is something like a higher frequency vibration right here. This that vibration where those who born on the first, they take initiative. They could be your actors. They could be the ones who entertain you. These are the ones who love the spotlight, who love to shine, and they all want to win. Winning is very important to a number 1 person. This is one of the most powerful numbers in the universe. So when speaks of number 1, this is my attitude is number 1, but I ain't speaking on no attitude number. I'm speaking on the day you're born on. I'm going 1 through 31. So number 1 people is basically those who are organized. They're good planners. They're good at carrying out things, and they want to accomplish a goal. They always want to accomplish something. They can be ruthless to accomplish their goals and their objectives, because for them, they're gonna win. You know what I'm saying? So they can be very ruthless for that. As long as they don't get into the egotistic, their bossy personality, or their attitude, they'll be good. Because these type of people don't care. You can say anything, they don't even hear that. You know what I'm saying? Because sometimes they think they above this and above that. They think they high and mighty. yeah, they can get into that stage unless they balance. So number one, people are the ones you want to take control, who will lead something. You put them in any leadership position, they will do it with no problem because this is a natural gift to them. Natural gift to be the one who shine, who uplift you, who be inspirational. They like your models. They beautiful people. They look beautiful. The sun give them sunny attitude where they look beautiful. So number one, people are very excited. They love to explore. They deal with the mind too. So awareness is very important for them. They create their own ways. They here to do that, to be the trendsetters. They here to be the designers, the creative one. You know, so when it comes to arts, when it comes to music, when it comes to culture, these are the people. You know what I'm saying? When anything that deal with leadership, administration, and things like that there. So this is what they'll be good at. So now, when we move on to the number two, now you got number one. So you know number one represents the father, right? The father like energy. You know what I'm saying? That deal with straight like fire, pure energy, and deal with the mind. Number two goes within. Number two deals with the mother. So this is internal. This is going within. This is the one who life come from out the womb. So number two, because number one helped create it too. Because number one has all the numbers in it. Because it's a unity that make oneness. So I'm saying, but if number one be selfish, that's it. But number two operate different because number two is the female vibration. This that love vibration. This that romantic vibration. This that nurturing, that caring, that calm, that cool. These people, they don't like drama. Like number one would be the fighter. Number two, because this that female energy emotions. So those who born on the second definitely has this type of vibration. You know what I'm saying? They're very cool, very lovely. Look in their eyes, they can hypnotize you. They like number peace. They like harmony. These are your diplomats. But also they can be so emotional and so sensitive until they just snap. You see what I'm saying? They could just go off. So they have to keep that balance. This is how they win. And love is very important to these people. Love is one of the most important things. And the intelligence. So because they got a duality mind, not only intuition or psychic, but also intelligent. So they got to use both of them and balance it out. That's how they win. So these people are the ones who you will go to for any advice, and they can give you good advice because they just know. They like to research, they like dissect, they like do all that. See what I'm saying? They like anything that deal with the spiritual realm. They like the home life. They like family. Very important to these people. That I mean. So we think of number two, you think of the moon. You see, the moon like the mother. So these people are the ones who you want to nurture you. You come to their home, they're gonna be a good host, a hostess. You know what I'm saying? Male or female host. If you got number two, if you're born on the second. So these people are the ones who also manifest things too now, because they're very super creative and they're very sensual, very sensual. And so, but they're the cool, smooth type. They don't like all that noisy stuff. They don't like all that noise. So you gotta type like peace. They like peace. This is what they love. You know what I mean? So once they are balanced, though, they can go wild and go crazy and be very snappish and stuff like that. There because their emotions is a big part of them. But these are type of people who like to handle their emotions by themselves. So they like to do it in silence when dealing with their emotions. So as long as they can control their emotions and balance that out, that's how they win. Because number two, people can be some powerful people. These are like behind the scene type people. Like they don't really like to take leadership. They like to be behind the scene. Like they just might want a job and just get the money and get out the way. So I'm saying they like to be behind the scenes. So they the one would give like the president some advice, but you would think the president run a thing, but it'd be the number two because they the ones who the president go to for advice. So number two people are behind the scene. They don't pretty much like to be in the open like that. But they will talk, but they got to get to know you. They can be shy, but they got to get to really know you. And once they know you, they open up to you. You know what I'm saying? So this type of energy we dealing with right here. So, and cooks, they be very good cooks and stuff like that. Now, when we dealing with the number three, those who born on the third, when we talking about these numbers, the birthday, we talking about on any month. We just talking about the number. If you born on the third or any month, I mean, I'm talking about you right now. And just like that, the people who playful, this the kid mentality, When I say kid, I'm talking like adventurous, exploring, the young spirit, the fun loving, the ones who like to do things, very excited, those who you have fun with, basically, you know what I mean? Also, the knowledgeable ones who learn from their mistakes, those who will experience, they have that wisdom. See what I'm saying? They have that wisdom. So these people here are the ones definitely have a cheerful attitude all the time, always happy and bold and strong, and just try out things. So this type of people we dealing with, they're very expressive. They're very expressive. So they can also be fighters now. Don't get me wrong now. So, but these people fight for justice. So this could be a number that fight for justice, and very spiritual number, spiritual and creative vibration. So they deal with creation. So creating things with their hands, having healing powers through their hands. You know what I mean? So these people got a keen insight. They like to think big. They see the big picture when we see the number three people. You know what I mean? So number three people also can be irresponsible on the downside. They can be inconsistent. You know what I mean? Because they like to start something off and they get bored easily. But the thing is, they always expand. They like to grow. They like to learn. Development is very important to these people. You know what I mean? So these people are the knowledgeable ones, truth seekers, and stuff like that. We talk to number three. So they be your great teachers and spiritual gurus. So number three people are very powerful now. Don't get me wrong. These are your seers in the world who can see the big picture. And you know, so you will a number three person to give you advice because they very open-minded and they will listen to you. They will listen to your perspectives and stuff like that. They will listen to all perspectives. Even though they might not take your advice as they won't take it as their own, but they will listen to you because they want to hear your perspective so they can come up with their ideas. And they like the truth. So these people here definitely are the ones who got the youthful attitude. Of course, you know, they beautiful, but they might have like they might look big or something, have big bones or big thighs, you know what I'm saying? So they got a big personality, you know what I'm saying? So these people like number fives will like get all the details, but number threes are the ones who go past details. You know what I'm saying? They want to do things on a big level. Everything they want to do. They want to travel. They want to explore. They want to try this, try that, try this, explore their senses. You know what I mean? So it's part of their life. So you will have a fun time. They got a lot of energy. So to give. So these are very excited people right here. And they got good luck. A lot of these number threes got good luck. Those who are born on the third. So their luck is good. But they also, on the downside, they could be into drugs, alcohol, sex, overindulgent pleasures that will bring them down. So the thing about number three people born on the third is that you will have fun. They will speak their mind. They're straightforward. They're straight blunt, like that there. And anything you need to know, especially those who are educated, you go to those. But those who not, they still kind of got some type of sense of humor, some type of funniness that you would love. Because people love these people because they so funny and attractive. They tell good stories, storytellers, and stuff like that. They're very communicative and very expressive. They know how to speak. So now, so they can get into things that deal with speaking, that deal with teaching, that deal with traveling, and stuff like that there. Jobs too, and opportunities. And so those who born on the fourth, though, we talking about number four. Those who born on the fourth, these people here represent the four elements. They represent all the elements in one. So this would be like the earthly plane right here we're talking about. So this earthly plane will have air, spirit, and water. So these people here definitely will be like very practical, very realistic, very analytical, very observant. They represent the home life, setting the foundation. So they always looking to set a foundation. So they have the analytical attitude. They can appear to be shy, but really they be observant. You know what I mean? So they can speak well. They like your professionals or professionalists in the world. So they like to be like very perfect in what they do. So they don't like to make mistakes. They very serious minded because they like to pay attention to details, and they like to be into like the farming activities and activities that involve crops or where they can get paid right here. Now I know y'all need to like this video because this is going up. I'm talking about all the numbers 1 through 30, 31. This is number 4 we on right now. Those are born on the 4th. On any month. We talking about the 4th. We talking about the day you're born on. The number 4 people also they very skilled. They deal with mastery. So they're going to master what they get into, jobs are very important to them. They are hard workers. A lot of number fours I know who born on the fourth, these are the people who have money. You know what I'm saying? They definitely have money. They are your go-getters. Definitely they are your go-getters. So we talking about the go-getter type attitude. We talking about getting the job done. You will love these people because they are trustworthy. As long as they ain't on the downside where they could appear to be suicidal or they could appear to be like thinking destructive and be very violent, they good and very forceful because they got a strong personality. So number four, people on the good side is calm, cool, and they're gonna be the providers in the family, take care of the family. So they got to have like a job or something to keep them grounded, to keep them feeling good, to keep them feeling secure. So security is very important to these people when we talk about the number four people. So number four people is some of the smartest people in the book. They definitely are the ones who can understand your feelings. These people deal with death. They deal with transformation. They deal with rebirth. So they will go through things that deal with death. When I say death, I mean like a change of experience. Like first they might be into teaching, then they might be into another trade. Or let me give you a better example. First they might have this type of attitude, then they have another type of attitude. So that death means death of this type of personality to a new personality. So they always deal with change, rebirth, and things like that. So, because they're trying to set a foundation. They want a foundation that they can leave a mark for their family or forever, you know. So they might be the one who own companies after companies or want to have a home so they can leave with their kids and stuff like that there. So we talk to number four people. So number four people, but those who are born on the four, they're very strong now and solid, earthly, very practical, and like to do things that deal with the earth. You know what I'm saying? Gemstone type people, your plant, your herbal type people into herbs, and they understand most of the practical things in life. So this is what they about, you know? So when we talk to number four people, so number four people also got the earthly look, you know what I'm saying? The earthly look. So, okay, now, when we go into the number five, number five, come alive. Those who born on the fifth. If you're born on the fifth right here, we're talking about the traveler. We're talking about the free spirit. We're talking about the free thinker. We're talking about those who drop the truth, who drop knowledge. We're talking about those who take you to college. We're talking about those who can be a scholar. We're talking about those who can get them dollars. We're talking about those who can speak well. We're talking about those who deal with the mind. We're talking about those who deal with the earthly plane. We're talking about those who explore the senses. So this is what number five deals with. Them five people, those who born on the fifth, are the ones who very expressive and they can communicate real well, so they can get into like transfer and lingo, and they're very analytical. These are your information gatherers and your information travelers. So these people here definitely are the ones who people like to be around because they're very fun. They like to go to anywhere with excitement at. That's where they like to be around. Anything that's fun loving, that's hype, because these are your fun loving people. So they might try all type of stuff because they deal with trying all the five senses, what they smell. They might try one fragrant and then try another fragrant. They don't have the same type of fragrant. They don't until they find something that they really can stick with. Just like, and that just smell. Now what they see is very important. They see different scenery, different. That's why they like travel all over, you see. And what they hear different type of music, different type of sounds. Now, what they taste, like different types of food. And what they touch, different types of things, you see? So now you understand the number five vibration, those who are born on the fifth. They're very educational. These are the ones who be into knowledge. They be the one who always search for information. Very social. Go to clubs, socialize, like to kick it, and want information to pick it up. Some of them, if they don't go to clubs, they're gonna be around people in general, because these are your people persons. But basically, they're more of a free spirit. They stay moving, stay on the go, stay roaming. You know what I'm saying? You can't catch them unless they become into their balance. Number five type people, type energy. But they deal with the mind, so they're very intellectual, very quick thinking. They got a quick intuition. They pick up on things, and they also sometimes can read people's minds and say, okay, you might say something, and they can finish your sentence just knowing what you're about to say. They know what you're about to say. Them five people right here. But these like your colorful people. So these are the ones who have different type of colors on, try different types of outfit. They don't like the same old. They don't like to be bored. So these people are your fast moving, fast paced. Some talk fast. If they don't, something might be wrong with them where they talk slow. You know what I'm saying? So but they're gonna do something fast. If they don't talk fast, they're gonna move fast, or something, or their hands gonna move fast, something gonna move fast, or their nerves. It deal with the nervous system, so they got to calm their mind, they got to meditate, they got to do this, because their anxiety be up. Those who got the number 5 vibration. So now, when we talk about these are your teachers, and also these are students. They're like number 3s are the students, the teacher, those who born on the 5th also. Now, those who born on the 6th, talking about number 6, birthday number 6, anybody born on the 6th of any month. This is what I'm speaking on today, beautiful people. You know, number 6, you think about the 6-point star, is deal with the soul essence, so deal with love. It deals with the vibration of beauty, the vibration of art, the vibration of you being smart, the vibration of you wanting to be nurturing and caring to others, because about love, right? This is very empathic. These people are empaths. These are the ones who feel people pain, feel their emotion, and understand it, and can read their energy. So these people deals with that type of energy, those who are born on the 6th. So of course they got the third eye is open if they activate it. If their third eye is not open, it's because they didn't want to activate it. They got that power, that ability, but they're gonna be smart, intellectual, or something going on. Because it's number 6. So number 6 deal with sex, right? So we thinking number 6. So you put the E there, you got sex. So they're gonna be sensual, they're gonna be beautiful, they're gonna be loving, they're gonna be like your models. These are the ones be your politics, be into the media, your nurturing caregivers, your doctors and stuff like that, your nurses and stuff like that, and also your scientists. They can get into stuff like that, but very religious type people or spiritual. So when we talk to number 6, people, we talking about people who love the culture, who love art, who love music, and stuff like that there. So these are your musicians, but also these people are very organized, and also they love family, so they'll do whatever they can do for family. So being the home life is very important to these people. Family is very important to these people and stuff like that there. So they want to be financially secure too. So we talk about these people, these are your money go-getters. They're very lucky in a lot of ways. They're very fortunate in a lot of ways. So 6 people, these are the best people when you got that good energy that you want to be around, like number 2s, like those who are born on the 2nd. So those who are born on the 6th, this is what they go through. Now, we're talking those who are born on the 7th of any month, number 7 people, number 7 vibrations. When you see 7, you see how the 7 shape at the end, like you got a lamp right there. You think of a lamp. These are your light bringers, the truth bringer, wisdom bringer. So automatically to deal with the spiritual realm. This is a spiritual number. So number 7, you think of that mind is heaven. Oh yeah. And you flip around, you get 11. That's when they vibrate real high. They can even go to 11 because it's number 7. Number 7 people is from another planet. That's how they feel. And sometimes it be what it is, because number 7 people have advanced minds, advanced knowledge, advanced souls. So those who are born on the 7 are to be the ones going to be analytical, observe everything, and try to chop down and break down everything. Who can bring discernment to everything, the code, everything. So number 7 people are the ones who watchers, your reporters, those who bring information to you, him, and her. Those who do things that deal with knowledge. You see, this is number 7. Number 7 people. So those who are born on the 7 are the ones who you can trust, will give you the information that you need to do the research and things of that nature. So number 7 people are like, they seem like they're from another planet, another space, and stuff like that. So they deal with spirituality. These are gonna be your spiritual gurus, your spiritual teachers. These are the ones who gonna bring the truth to you, who gonna break things down and expose what is fake and what is not. Number 7 people do that. You know what I'm saying? This is their natural gift. Their natural gift to do this. So these are gonna be the ones who are very super creative, be in the meditative world, your filmmakers, who be in photography type work. So cause they got a meditative mind where they can make movies in their mind. They know your character. They can put all these different characters that they be around together in their mind. So this is how powerful their mind is. So they can pick up your energy, his energy, her energy, everybody's energy in the room. Because that's how powerful the number 7 people is in this vibration, this frequency. So we talk number 7 people. Wow, this is magical. This is that magic vibration. So they be into stuff like that. They be into spirituality. They be into the arts. They be into the culture. So these people here can be very isolated because they need space so they can think. They need space where they can get into their spirituality, be in tune with the divine. So they need space to do that. So they can bring this magic to you and to your place and help you out and to heal you. So they need this type of energy. So that they need this talk number 7 people. So those who have number 7s, if this your birthday, I'm talking to you. Let me read the comments. Okay, I see y'all comments. Okay, you born on the 30th. You born on the 3rd. I'm gonna get there. You born on the 18th, 16th. Yeah, but number 7 people. Number 7 people are very powerful. These are your analytical ones, the ones who know how to solve problems. These are problem solvers like number 4s. Number 7s are your problem solvers. So those who are born on the 7, these are problem solvers, very in tune, very psychics. They might any psychic gift they can activate. They can activate. Don't say that. I ain't saying that they gonna have all the psychic gifts, but they got the most potential to have any and all psychic gifts to any other number. Because this deal with the spiritual realm. This deals with open up these gifts. So they might be very much claircognizant. They definitely claircognizant. They just know information come from the universe out of nowhere. They deal with the crown, energy center, vortex. But also, these people are very clairsentient where they can feel your energy. So the intuition always speak to them. So they love the spiritual realm. Everything they see, everything they touch, they think is spiritual. It don't matter what they do, they think it's spiritual. So these people here, if they don't think like that, that means they on the other side, which means they can be very violent, very destructive, and have a mean tongue, chop you down. And so they can be on the other realm where they can be they can manipulate you because they know how to. They know your mindset because they deal with psychology. So these would be the ones who the master of psychology. So, but they ought to be isolated from the masses. So they really don't like to be around people like that. But once they get in tune with themselves and who they are, they can unify with you and with everybody else and still have their alone time. So they need that balance. So it's all about them being able to interact and trust the spirit. The whole job for the number 7, those born on 7, to trust the spirit, but to be spiritual, trust the spirit, and the spirit will protect them and guide them for the rest of eternity. So those who are born on 7, this your soul essence, because the day you're born on is your soul essence. So boom. So if you're born on the 7, use your smartness for something that's great. You know what I'm saying? To break down things, because you are the philosopher, the poets, the wise one who bring out new music, new tone, new trends, or new information. Break it down. You got the scientific mind, you know. So you're the one who could be the true scientist, who could beat Einstein. You see? That's how powerful you are. It could be anybody who they throw against you. That's how powerful or the potential you have if you do the right thing and activate that. So, boom. So number 7 people ain't gonna mess with anybody. They're very picky, very choosy. They deal with mastery. So anything they get into, like the number 4s, they master. But they master on the spiritual realm. They can master on any realm. One foot in between, because they represent all the energy vortexes. So they can master anything, get on any level. They can break down anything to you. So these be your best teachers, your best advisor, your best counselors, your best therapists, your best psychologists. These are the ones you want to talk to because they know what they're talking about. And they ain't going to tell you nothing if they don't know what they're talking about. They got to know what they're talking about, or they ain't going to say nothing. They're going to ask you for the answers. Because they want to know. They're trying to learn. They're all trying to learn. They're all trying to master something. So we talking number 7 people, they be in tune. They be definitely spiritually in tune. Meditation is their home. Meditation is the key to their life. And this is how they win. They need meditation to guide their thoughts. They always thinking, overdrive, mind on fire. You see? So those are born on the 7, they might stay on fire. So these are people who are very peaceful, but they can be very violent on the other side. They really, these people can go on any level that you on. They can adapt to any level that you on. Because this deal, basically, like, if you think of a scroll, you think of Neptunian energy. But number 7 people can be on any level that you're on, very adaptable, very adaptable. So that's what I'm saying. So they understand you, they understand people because they can put pictures together in their mind. So these are your seers. So definitely. So you're talking about those who represent unconditional love. Number 7 will be one of the best lovers, because once they love you, they love you. Long as they have that trust, they need that trust. So now, when we talk about the number 8, those who are born on the 8th, we talk about the material manifestors. So the material manifestors, number 8 people deals with manifesting things. So these are the ones who will have more than the average. So they are structured, they organize. These are natural leaders when it comes to organization, when it comes to business, when it comes to prosperity, when it comes to making things grow and develop and something to become a foundation. Number 8 set the play for that. So number 8 can play in both worlds, which is the spiritual world, one circle, the other circle, the lower realm. So once they master themselves, they'll include the spiritual realm. But a lot of number 8s want to include just the earthly realm. But once they tap into the spiritual realm, they could be the good spiritual master, your mediums, who could talk to spirit and feel spirit. And so they're very practical. It's the know-how with these number 8s. They know how to get that money. They know how to prosper. You want to talk to them when it comes to finances. You want to talk to them when you want to get your life right, because they help build you up, help you build to become stronger and successful and prosper. It's a fortunate number, you know what I'm saying? So number 8 people, as long as they ain't stubborn, as long as they don't want to be so bossy or dominant, you know what I'm saying, they will win. Because when you think of number 8, you think of the 8th house, Pluto, but you also think of Capricorn. So when you think of Capricorn, you think of people who ambitious for their goals, who the accomplish achievement, and who will achieve. See what I'm saying? Think about success. So number 8 people are the ones who definitely will get that money, the income, who be into the business. So this is what they're about. So you talking about people are the number 8 vibration and frequency. This is people who very powerful. A lot of number 8s I know in my life, they got things. Even if they're not rich, they got more than the average. They got more than a lot of their other family members. Not all number 8s, but most number 8s that I know. They have things. They be managers. They own their own businesses and things like that. And they go getters. Number 8s are go getters. They go get that money. They got the persistence. They got the ambitions to accomplish whatever. They are very goal-oriented people. Sometimes they can be too materialistic too. I done met a lot of people like that, where they don't think of others. Everything they want to do, they want to sell things and stuff like that there. But other than that, as long as they come with that balance, they will prosper more. Because number 8s will be the one who worry about money more than any other number. As long as they don't worry about money and put the spiritual essence to it, they get more than what they think of. More come to them. See what I'm saying? So a lot of number 8s could be workaholics, overwork themselves and hurt themselves, and illness come from them overworking. So these are hard workers right here. They get the job done. Definitely, you want them on your team. These are bosses. Anything they get into, number 8s are the type, like whatever they get into, they're gonna master so they can be successful, so they can achieve. Achievement is very important to these people. It could be beauty salon. It could be any business that they get into. They can own anything and be successful. You know what I'm saying? Money will always come to them. As long as they know that and stop worrying about money all the time, they'll be good. And put the spiritual realm to it and give some, they will receive more. See what I'm saying? Because people, they love how the 8 is like an example. Because number 8 got a strong attitude, strong personality. So number 8 is an example of wealth. The example of success. The example of achievement. The example of those who go get their goals, who go for it. And people are like, wow. And some people hate them because so some of them 8s could throw it in people's face that they got more money than other people, and that's why people dislike them, because a lot of people, they can throw money in people's face all the time. I got more than you. See what I'm saying? They create enemies too. And people want to rob them. So a lot of them 8s get robbed and be a victim of death. Just like number 4s could be a victim of death too. But number 8s, because they got that Saturn in there and that Pluto-like energy, that number 8. See, when we talk about that right there, number 8s are very tough now. They're very confident. You know what I mean? So that's the thing. So we're talking about know how to get the money, they know how to get it. So these are the material manifestors. They know how to manifest. The power they have is the earthly plane. Like they can be into herbal healing and stuff like that. Anything that earthly, like gemstones, healing, therapy, and stuff like that there. We're talking about spiritual realm. So when I think of number 8, you know what I think of? I think of Dr. Sebi. But the number 8 people, they got earthly ways of healing and practical ways, solutions, and stuff like that there. So now, those who born on the 9th, any month, and I'm one of the ones who born on the 9th. Now, number 9 is the last number of completion for a start back over. But we still going to all the way to 31, because I'm gonna break them down for y'all. Now we're talking those who born on the 9th, like myself, you know what I'm saying? All honor to you and all honor to all numbers, because all is powerful. Number 9 has all the numbers compacted into one. And so number 9 is a big warrior number. It's a warrior number. It's a humanitarian number. These are the people who more accept this of people than anybody. They accept this of anybody. Like number 6 is accept this like on a smaller scale, but number 9 is universal. So number 6, number 9 is compatible as far as like humanitarian issues, or for the community. Like number 6 for the community. Number 9, people love people like everywhere. They like everywhere. So number 9, people is the humanitarian, ultimate humanitarians spirit. So we talking about those who have a universal mind. We talking about those who like the old soul, because number 9 is the old soul. It's the last number. So number 9 people is a reflection of number 1. So number 1 is sort of similar in a lot of ways, because number 1 is oneness of everything. So number nine is the last of completion. Number 1 is the beginning, you see? But at the same time, number 1 is the completion too, just like number 9. So they're similar in a lot of ways. So number 9 got warrior spirit, very confident, and they can be very snappers too, hot temper, but they get over the anger quick. See what I'm saying? Become your friend, very friendly, very generous, very friendly. You got to talk to a number 9 person very light. Can't talk to them with scrim, because they're already aggressive, so they're going to fire back. So they can be very reactional people. So number 9 people are the ones who be your best teachers, because they definitely psychic. Their psychic gets already there. It's already marked. You know what I'm saying? Because it's the last number, so they will have any psychic gift there is if they activate that. Anyway, if they don't activate, they're gonna live by their intuition. Number 7 and number 9 definitely live by their intuition. See what I'm saying? And number 2s, they live by their intuition off the rip. So with number 9 people, they are the ones who will give you their shirt off their back without wanting anything back. These are very giving, very loving. Just like number 3s, they're very giving. Number 9s are very giving too. Number 9s giving. They'll give you a lot of things, you know what I'm saying? But they don't want nothing back. Number 9s are the type, like, number 6 might want something back, because it deal with, like, return. 6 deals with, like, I give and return it back. See what I'm saying? That balance. But number 9 are the type that don't want nothing back. They want to be the ones who give. So they feel bad if they got to ask you for something, a lot of number 9s. And so that's how they feel bad. If they say if they borrow anything, they will give you more back. Then that's very rare. If they do borrow something, they're going to give you back 2 times more than you gave them. Because number 9 is a strong warrior number. They will fight for you. They'll protect you. They will guide you. They're very knowledgeable, very spiritual number right here. High vibrational. Not only spiritual, these people are actually like your ambiverts. They could be introverts and extroverts. So these people here are the ones who love to learn. They love to learn. Schooling is very important to these people. But whatever they learn, they will master, and they will share this knowledge. They're here to share knowledge like the number 7. Bring you this knowledge. Take you to school. But they're also here to actually carry out humanitarian issue where they give you things, where they will do things for you. They do the small things for you. They do for a lot of people. So the thing is, if number 9 get to take advantage of, they could be that warrior and fight back. You see, because this is the fighter number. These people overcome any obstacle. They got ability to fight anything, like their emotions, overcome that, overcome their mind. So anything that come their way, just think of Aries, think of Scorpio, think of Aries, think of Sagittarius when you think of the number 9. Then you understand how powerful this number really is. You think of how aggressive this number is, and how sexual it is, and how these people can catch orgasms out of nowhere. Because this is how powerful it is. They might love some knowledge and they catch an orgasm. So stuff like that. So I'm trying to tell y'all, these people catch orgasms out of nowhere, highly sexual number, because they got a lot of energy. So these people here got to do something, because they could be hyperactive. So they got to find somewhere, or super aggressive, they got to find somewhere where they can put their energy at. So helping you, being very creative. They're very creative, very stylish. Not a color coordinate, put colors together, and not a unified people. These are your great psychologists. They know the mind. So mastering the mind, your psychologists, your lawyers, your judges, the number 9s. Also, the ones who in the military. But on the downside, number 9s are the type who like your mob bosses. You know what I'm saying? Are the ones who versus hitmans and killers and stuff like that. Just like the number 4s, so you see, and number 8s and other numbers that can be that. So number 9 people on the downside, they can be very destructive. They can destroy a whole community. If they got the number 9, if you're born on the 9th, you can be the type on the downside, be very destructive. Don't give a F about nothing. Curse everybody out and everything because you don't care. Because number 9 can be very destructive. Just like they can build. Oh, they got a bad attitude. Very hardcore. You don't want to mess with no number 9. I'm telling you. They know how to get revenge. They will plot and they will laugh. They can be like real loonies on that downside. So As long as they got a good mind, a balanced mind, and good spirit, they will do anything for. They'll protect you. These like the superheroes, and superhero woman and or men. However, but number 9 definitely gonna be on your team. So you would like those who are born on the 9th to be with you, because these are the ones who will be there for you. They know how to go to war. They know about strategy. They know about the mind. They know about psychology. They know how to help and give. And this is prosperous number 2. This is a prosperous number. So these are the type that won't save money, you know what I'm saying? So they can live a regular life. And a lot of number 9s don't be successful like you would think they would be, because they already been here before. See what I'm saying? This is the last number. They done had number 8, which is wealth. Now they giving. They giving. So they spending and giving money. So they can be content where they at. So if you don't be surprised if you see a lot of number 9s don't have money. They just want to give and show their love and support you and give wisdom and be there for you. So these are your social workers, your counselors, your guidance, your astrologers, your numerologists, and all that there. So they deal with numbers. They be good when dealing with numbers and stuff like that there. These are the ones who well dressed, the one who gonna look good, the one who gonna shine, the one who gonna win, because they like to win. So number 9 gonna have the big personality, big attitude. So people gonna recognize number 9 even if they don't say nothing, because they got that strong aura. A lot of number 9s got cuts in their heads or cuts on their body, because they deal with fire. Number 9 deal with fire. So if they ain't been shot, they probably been cut. If they ain't been cut, they've been scratched with something. They even scratched themselves. Hell, got a lot of scratches on them or something. Because they deal with that type of energy. So number 9 deal with that. So these people here need to stay away from fire. Need to stay away from iron or metal, because they be very dangerous. So, and very explosive. They're very explosive too now. Number 9s are very explosive people. So this is why you got to be careful when you deal with number 9. But how you deal with them, you just talk with kindness and be sincere. Because they don't like fakeness. They very solid, they usually warriors. It don't matter if you're from the streets or not, type of number 9. Even if you like a nerd number 9, you're gonna be strong personality. It might be in a positive way, but you're still gonna be strong. You see, number 9s are strong people. So we got the number, you're born on the 9th, you got this type of energy. You are the humanitarian. Show that love, give, joy, have fun, because you know how to create fun. But you could be very serious. It could be, well, number 9s is either or. They can be serious or they can have fun. They could be on your team or not. So this is how I operate with number 9s. But number 9s, mostly, they're more acceptance than any other number. They will accept you for who you are. They don't care who you are. They accept you for who you are. They can deal with anybody. But see, these are the type that love home. So the ancestors are very important to these people. Spirituality is very important to these people. When they trust the spirit and the universe will be with them forever. So they'll be into arts and magic. They'll be into spirituality. They'll be into culture. They'll be into developing themselves, getting themselves right. So these are like superheroes. So now, we talk about the number 10 vibration, those who born on the 10th. Let's move on. Number 10 is a higher version of number 1. You add a 0. You add the plutonian to it. So this creates a balance. So this is another fortunate number because number is 10. It's 10. So you're talking number 9 is completion. When you got number 10, think of the number 1. Number 1 is leadership. 0 is what? It's intuition. It's the womb. It's the old soul. 0 is where you come from. So it's the mother, the nurturing. So you got number 1, which is the father. You got 0, which is the mother, creates a balance, a fortune. So we got the sun that's conjunction to Pluto type energy. So these people are the ones who very fortunate, because number 1 take over, so they're very sunny, but they're going to be fortunate than the regular number 1, but they're going to be more balanced than the regular number 1. So these people here are the ones who know how to get the job done. You know what I'm saying? These are going to be the ones who most likely going to be successful. Like number 1 is a successful number, but if we got number 10, you're born on the 10th, you most likely going to be successful because this is a fortunate number right here. Very powerful. All the energy vortex. See what I'm saying? So number 10, you got the sun, you got darkness. So these people going to know, they're going to know the light and darkness. They're going to know both personalities. They're going to know both worlds. They ain't gonna be afraid to go into the dark world. So of course they're gonna be in tune with spirit. Of course they're gonna be psychic. Of course they're gonna be clairsentient. Of course they're gonna be very fortunate. Of course these are the ones who gonna be in the spotlight and very shiny, shiny like diamonds. These are the ones who people gonna love more than hate, because this is a very fortunate number. If they do hate them, they on the opposite side. They on the opposite rim. But most likely, this is very positive numbers. You know, you got some number 10s operate on the lower rim, and that's why they fail, and they can destroy themselves. Like a Pluto right there. You see? So we got number 10. We talking about people who very organized, very structured. Talking about people who very serious about accomplishment. You talking about people who very analytical, very reserved. Talking about people who love to tap into the psyche, the mind, who gonna be into studying the mind, who gonna know about you, who want to know how you tick and know how you think. You talking about people who definitely love life. They love life. They love life. These are your happy-go-lucky people. These are your cheerful people. These are the people who will give you the inspiration you need and motivation you need. Just their presence alone. Not only will they give inspiration or motivation, they will be the motivation. Their energy just will get to you, and you just will love it. You love their aura. You love their energy. You know what I mean? So you'll you want to grab it and grip it. Because those who are born on the 10th, when you see their aura, they look like the sun, though. Just like number 1, but they look more like the sun. It's a balance right there. So these people definitely going to be sensual. Of course, they're going to be sensual. They're going to know about sex. They're going to have many casual partners and flames until they get married, unless they find somebody at a young age. So these people are going to deal with children. They're going to love kids. And they will go hard for kids, fight for kids. You know what I'm saying? If anybody violate when dealing with kids, these people will even like, they will even like be the ones who will give their shoes or give anything to anybody. Because these people here, they're very giving. And like number 9s don't want nothing back. Number 10s don't want nothing back neither. You know what I mean? They don't want nothing back neither because it's about them. They are the source, see what I'm saying? But the thing is, once they receive and accept, once they accept back, they prosper more. See what I'm saying? Because this deal with manifestation. This deal with manifestation, manifesting their attention so they can think of something, and the next thing you know, it happened for them. They'll manifest. So these are the ones who definitely need to listen to their heart, who will tap into the lower frequency, the underworld, who not scared of the underworld. And these are your fighters, the ones who strong, the ones who stand strong. So you would want them to lead your team, you want them to be with you. Yeah, because that's only if they're in the right mind now. Only if they're in the right mind. You know what I mean? Because they can be like the ones who you might think they all lack. You know what I'm saying? They can be overboard, be that super aggressive energy where they don't care about you. They be very selfish. If they go on the opposite side of number 1, you see? Or that dark side. They can be very dangerous, very treacherous on that dark side. So the only they're in the right mind, they balance. These are the ones you want on your team because they're going to lead you to right. They will research for you. They be a researcher, be the ones who into photography, be the ones who into art, and who very super creative, into music, definitely. So now, when you got the number 11, this is a master number. So those who are born on 11, this is a master number. So we talk number 11, this is a higher vibration of number 2. So number 2 could be like the following type energy, just like the go along. But number 11 is the leader type number. It's still got number 2 in it, but it's the higher version of number 2. So it deal with more leadership, more strength, because you got the 2 ones right there. So number 11 is the master healers. These people will be into stuff that deal with healing, and not only healing with the hands. Even though they do got the ability to heal with the hands. They do got all the psychic gifts, because they will experience like picking up on people's emotions, knowing their pain, knowing people's thoughts, knowing people's mind. They'll be able to know all that. That's the number 11 vibration. Deal with mastery. Deals with mastery when dealing with the spiritual realm, or mastery when dealing with healing. So because they're the master healers right here. So not only healing like that, but just by their presence being around you, that cool, good aura. It's a lot of number 11s. When we look in their eyes, they hypnotize you. A lot of them do me like that. I'm like, wow, they got powerful aura, powerful eyes, like romantic, like. So deal with the love vibration, because when you think of number 11, you think of the justice, you think of the scale, you think of Libra on a higher frequency, you think of Aquarius, you think of all these different vibrations. So these are your healers right here. you think of Cancer, you think of all of these different planets. So number 11 people, they're in tune with the home. They're here to help you in any type of way. They're here to be the therapist of the center. So they're very charming, very romantic, very has that charisma. So you want to be around these people. They're very smooth talkers, but also they can be very aggressive on the other side. So because they're very emotional too. So they can be very snappish too. So on that side, if they mind get off balance, if they imbalance, they can be very, very cruel. So it's best for number 11 to stay on point because they know both worlds. They know the day and night. They know both worlds. So they here to be in tune with people's frequencies and to heal it. They here to heal on every type of vibration. Like they can play even music. Know what music to play for you and heal you. So just by the energy be around you, you will heal. Not only the energy around you, they got healing in their hand. Healing when they think of you heal, they can speak it into the air. So they got healing ability in all realms if they know themselves. If not, they'll be on the lower 2 vibration where they just want to just live life and be in peace. Even though number 11 is peacemakers, lovers, stuff like that there, but they'll just be doing that. But if they're on a number 11 vibration, they actually will put into work and deal with jobs that deal with psychic ability and gifts, astrology, numerology, and healing and stuff like that. The healing arts and music and therapy and counseling and stuff like that there. And teaching and being a spiritual guru and give spiritual lessons and stuff like that. That's number 11. Higher vibration, higher frequency. The one you like, ooh, wow. They magical. That's how you feel about their aura. They got that good, beautiful aura, peace, loving, unless they're on the other side of their energy. You see what I'm saying? So or they could be on the number 2 side where they just want to follow, just live life and just go along with life, you see? So those got number 11 could be very powerful in the society, very charming, very beautiful. They like your models, looking sexy. They be into sex a lot. Yep. They frequency so high vibrational that they can feel the sexual energy within them. So they be into stuff like that. So they here to master that room and show you how to use the sexual energy for spiritual purposes. You see? So now, so they can do anything that deals with spirituality and psychic ability. They got the psychic gifts. It don't matter what psychic gift. It'll be mediumship. So you most likely to have it if you got number 11, 9, and 7. If you're born on these days. Or 2. So now, number 12, those who are born on the 12th day, if you're born on the 12th, it's deal with the sunny balanced with the number 2, which is the moon. You got all the elements. You got the mother, the father, the child. So you will see sometimes you have the very aggressive attitude. Then you see you have the emotional attitude. Then you see you have the kid type attitude. So those who are born on the 12th will have all of them. But they most likely to be successful. Deal with 12. You see? 12. 1 and 2, which creates 3. So these people here are definitely expressive. They know how to speak. They know when to speak. They're more organized than the regular number 3 because they know how to speak. They know when to speak, and they be good when dealing with the mind because they got the mother, the father, and the child right here. So you see all of that come out of them. You can see that they can take leadership when they want to, but you also can see them be emotional and in tune with their inner self. Very clairsentient or empath, picking up on your energy, and they live by the intuition. So you see these type of people stay on the go because number 3, which override all that, they would travel. So they like to explore. They're not scared of nothing. These are daredevils. So they don't want to keep their emotional up. They want to keep their emotional high on a good, cheerful vibration. And theirs is excitement. A lot of number 12s I know, they deal with traveling. They deal with excitement. They just be on the go. They won't even tell you. Now they're going to Africa somewhere. They're going to Australia. So these are the number 12 vibrations. So the people with this number are very strong, very aggressive. Because you got to think of the son. You got to think of the mother. You got to think of the child. So you're saying you got 2 fiery energy, number 1 and number 3. And then you got the water, like right there was the mother. So I'm saying, so it's very super emotions, very strong. So they can be very impulsive, very aggressive, and very snappish right here. But also, these people are very giving, very caring, and very nurturing. And these are the ones who will start parties and start events and be a good planners and stuff like that there. And we're talking about number 12. So those who are born on the 12th, they capable to do anything they set their mind to. And whatever they set their mind to, they're going to go for it. You know what I mean? Because their emotions going to be into it. Not only the sun, which give them the leadership ability to take action to be impulsive. But number 2, which is they'll put their emotion into it. Number 3, they're going to travel. They're going to go. They're going to experiment. They're going to explore, and they're going to listen to it. And they're going to gain wisdom. So those who got number 12, sooner or later in their life, they're going to have wisdom sooner or later in their life. They're going to be very wise, very wise. So they can be a spiritual healer, spiritual guru, your experts in anything they do. We talk about those who born on the 12th. So number 12 people are your hard workers, definitely your nurturers. They could be your nurturers, but they ain't got time to do all the nurture because they want to get into stuff that's so fun, you know, so fun loving. But they also could be your great counselors and be your entertainers, your actors, all that there. So now, because this is the fun loving vibration, your entertainment, your joy, your excitement. They hate to be bored. And they're very brave. They be your fighters right here. So now, and they will manifest, because they got number 2 to say that they will manifest whatever they put their mind to. You see what I'm saying? So now, the home could be important, but they like to stay on the go. They don't care where they live. Number 12s, my fault, number 12s, or those who are born on the 12th, they can live almost anywhere as long as they feel comfortable. So now, those who are born on the 13, now, this is a very powerful number right here. Anytime you got double numbers, it'll be more powerful type of number 4. Like this 13, so you got to add the 1 and the 3 to it. So this is very fiery number, a fiery number 4. Not only earth, they got a lot of fire inside. And their fire deal with expansion of the mind, deal with joy, the excitement. So a lot of those who born on 13, they're going to hold their excitement in their earthly body. They're going to hold it in. They're going to want to have fun. They want to have fun because that was within them. All that fire flowing, all that energy flowing. So these are your analytical people, of course. They're very expressive, too. They can be your great speakers. They can speak very well. They ain't like the average number 4. They can speak very well. And these people here definitely are the ones who always taking a way to organize and structure things. They need to be organized. They need to be structured. They need to be neat. They need a foundation. And they know they got a fire in them to get it. Determination, unless they're on the downside. They're on the downside. You can see they could be superficial. They could be the ones who be, like I say, suicidal. You got to give them the side of number 4. Very valid, very cruel, because they got a fire in their 9, 1 and 3. That's fire. So also the mind and creativity. So they're super creative. They'll come up with different ideas that people never thought of. The trendsetters right here. So these people can manifest things, and they like to manifest things in the earthly way because it's number 4. Number 4 be into agriculture. They be into things like herbs, growing plants, and they can teach you about plants. They can teach you about healing when dealing with that. They can teach you about gemstone. They can teach you about business. They can be into business. So they got to have, they feel comfortable when they have something. They feel comfortable when they have like something what they could be secure of. They need money. Money to them is sacred. So, and money ain't just because they love money. Money is for them to provide for their family. They got to be secure. Security is very important to these people. So they always watching over their foundation, their family, their home. So they need somewhere to set their foundation. If not, they can be very suicidal and very depressed, very pessimistic, and very sad on the downside. And if they don't feel like life, you see what I'm saying? So for them to feel like life, they got to have a job. They got to go for a goal. They got to have some type of ambitious, some type of drive. But them have all that fire in on the 1 and 3. They got the drive. They got the ambitious. They can do it. See, those are born on the 13. But it's for them to organize their thoughts because they think so fast, that fiery attitude where they be very impulsive, take action, and they can make the wrong mistake and they put their money into the wrong things. So long as they keep that balance, they'll be good because that's what the earth number 4 would give them, that balance to be stable. So they get, once they set their mind into something and they feel comfortable, got a foundation, they good. Those are born on 13. So the gifts they will have is definitely listed to their heart, their soul, because as they get older, it will expand. And also they will have the seer type of gift, the clairvoyance, where they can see the big picture, see things, you know what I'm saying? But also see spirits, see orbs. So also number 4 could be mediumships, where they can talk to spirit or see spirits and communicate with spirits. So this type of energy they have. So they deal with death, they deal with transformation. So they like will all be transforming, always changing, always going through the storm. But as long as once they master it and get through it, and they could teach it, they could be your best teachers because the experience is the best teacher. All the hardship that they go through, they could teach you and use that. for healing. So these people don't like to be into their emotions. That's why they hold all that fire within. So out of nowhere, they can explode if you ever violate them or say something wrong. They can really hold revenge against you, just like the number 8s. Them 4s can do that too, or number 13s, you see? Can deal with death. So now, those who born on the 14, born on the 14, let's give you the sunny attitude with the number 4, the higher mind. So you got your energy into the higher mind. You got the great, unique ideas. You're very expressive. You got leadership ability. You're very fun, very charming, very gorgeous. Then you got number 5 in that. Number 5, when they add up to, it makes you a free spirit. You don't like to be hold down, very independent. And great storyteller. Those who into the lingo, who understand people. They will understanding, overstanding people's thoughts, their minds. So you got telepathy powers. You be able to understand and tap into and read people's minds. Sometimes I already know what they're going to say before they say it. See what I'm saying? So this give you that ability. And also claircognizance, you know. But sometimes it's good for you to listen. Don't be a know-it-all. You that free spirit. Sometimes people can't get a hold to you because you stay moving, stay going, stay traveling, stay floating, you see? These people love excitement. So this will get them. And the excitement that they into, they always dissecting the code because you got number 4 there and number 1. Because number 4 would deal with Uranus or Saturn that want to master. Number 4 will want practical evidence. And number 1 give them that vision, give them that the one who got the ambition, persistency to dissect the code, to understand what you say. And so if they want to understand something, these will be your best people when dealing with science, when dealing with astrology. So they'd be your great teacher right here, those born on the 14, because they would know about divination. You know what I mean? Number 5 is a number of nature. So they like to be out of nature. They love to get that air, roam all around and suck that fresh air. They got that Uranus in there and that sun together balanced. Woo. With that number 5, Mercury, shoot, they very expressive, very communicative, and know how to talk, and know what to say, and know when to say. Sometimes they can be talked too fast. Sometimes they can be too impulsive right here. So these people here are the ones who will dance with the spirit, because they can feel that spirit. Because what they think of, they can feel that fiery energy, because that sun balling in them. So it's for them to bring the higher mind with their heart together. Bring the higher mind with their heart together, because they like to explore their senses and listen to their intuition from their heart. So once they bring their mind and their heart together as one, that's how they will win. They be in balance. They be in balance. So with these people here, as long as they don't act bigoted and conceited and all that there, and don't be irresponsible and be responsible for themselves, they will win. So for them to get organized, because they can be all over the place. Their thoughts everywhere. So say very confused, like type energy. So now, if you're born on the 15th of the month, any month, we're talking about you got number 1, you got number 5 years. You're talking about the Sun and Mercury type energy. Talking those, the mind is all type energy. That type of number 6 vibration. So you're talking about the mind and Venus. So the mind is love. So your mind is always thinking about love. Your mind always on something that deals with uniting people, that dealing with knowing people's thoughts. So you can help heal others, because you want to see, because once you know that if you can help people improve themselves and get themselves right, you know that if everybody is right, that love can come together, love can actually work. You know what I'm saying? Peace can actually play a part. So these people be into the medical field, into also the healing arts, into therapist type energy, into psychologists, being a psychologist or being a diplomat. These are your peacemakers. So they're all trying to find solution to people problems and find a solution to bring the peace. So these people also could be all about justice. Like they can go hard on the injustice. And even if it take the other side to get killed, this person was so bad off, but where they just hurting people so much, the way the number 15 people would think, or those born on 15 would think, they'd be like, well, we got to take him out because he's a problem. He hurting people. See what I'm saying? That's justice to these people. They deal with justice. So communicating, expressive, we're dealing with art, beauty, we're dealing with peace, we're dealing with love. They need that vibration, they need that peace, they need that love, but they deal with thoughts. So these people will challenge your thoughts and challenge her thoughts. They would challenge your mind. They like that challenge. They could be argumentative about a subject or anything. Cause they want to have somebody to battle when dealing with the mind and question. But they battle this. They need the mental stipulation. These type of those who born on the 15th, which represent number 6. So those who born on the 15th, they need this type of stipulation. And also, these are the ones who could dissect the cold things and pick up every little detail so they could be good writers. You know what I'm saying? And they could write affirmations to existence and it would happen. They could speak it because they deal with communication. They deal with the mind. So boom. These people could be very much, like I say, they could be your mind reader, but also they could be like telepathic, but claircognizant, because they know. They know the deal when dealing with knowledge. So they're information seekers. They want to be around social settings so they can pick up on information. So they can be like your reporters too. So these people here deal with stuff like that, information. And they like to break it down to every little detail, smallest detail, and stuff like that. That's second the code thing. So, but what they do it for is love. Love, love, love. And their love is deal with the mental stipulation. Also, they love deal with people. Deal with people, deal with life. Because Venus, which is the number 6, they deal with number 15, deal with life. So these people are very beautiful. They're very young. They love to shine. They aura glow like the sun and glow like Venus, you see? Because those are born on the 15th. You see what I'm saying? And so they are very fast thinkers, very fast communicators, very expressive. They're not fast. They speak careful, but they know how to speak, you see? They know lingo, you know what I'm saying? They can see things that you don't see. So they could be your managers. They could be the ones who teach you and instruct you. They could be into dance, into music. Great dancers, you know what I'm saying? Great communicators. So let me see what the chat say. We on 15. We halfway through. The first time doing like that, I'm going all the way through this, y'all. All the way through this. I see, look at all these comments, but we're going to get through there. Now, so those who born on the 15, these are your doctors, your nurses, your herbal persons, spiritual people. It depends on where their mind at. On the downside, they could be your jealous type, your narcissist. They could be the opposite, you know what I'm saying? Very cruel, very critical, and very, like with that tongue, very nasty, you know what I'm saying, with the tongue. Because they're very blunt, outspoken, you know what I'm saying? So these people most likely want to see you win and want to help you and want to hear you, empathic to your energy. They just know what you feel, know what you need to heal. They know how to heal you. And these are the ones who will give you information when dealing with yourself. Will help you with every little detail that you need to heal yourself. Help you cleanse yourself. Cleanse out the bad. Cleanse out the trash of yourself. So they are your clean personality. Need a clean environment. Need peace in the environment. We're talking about those who are born on the 15th. Now, those who are born on the 16th. Okay, we're talking about those who are born on the 16th. This is a very powerful number because you got the sun. And we got this number 6, which is Venus, which add up to 7, which is Neptune. And so when you look at this vibration, all this together, they're with super creative people. They're super creative. And isolation, which means your loners, your real loners, but they be in style. They like colors. They like beautiful colors. They don't eat nothing that look nasty. If it look nasty, they ain't gonna eat it. That's number 16. Those are born on the 16, they ain't gonna eat it because they deal with beauty. They deal with art. Not only is Venus beauty, Neptune is beauty, and the sun. So these are the ones who look very good. They look very good, good-looking presence, shining presence. If they don't look good, their soul is good. They want this universal love. But if they're on the downside, they can be very isolated. Don't want to mess with nobody. You see what I'm saying? So, but they're here to bring healing to you. They're very psychic. They can pick up on you. They got a quick intuition. Their intuition is always on point. They're more intuitive than intelligence. That's a lot of people born on 16 that I seen more intuitive, where they just say things and they be on point. You know what I'm saying? But they didn't even study this without reason, without evidence. So the intuition is already there. And I spring this from people I know, born on 16. So they're very nurturing, very caring, and they definitely gonna take care of the family. And they'll keep their business to themselves. That's a good thing about these people born on 16. But the thing is, they deal with mastery. So whatever they get into, they will master. They got a imaginative mind. They like movies. They like arts. They like anything that's exciting, anything that's new, anything that they got where they could dig their hands into, dig their minds into, where they could dissect and break it down. Something that's interesting, anything that can stimulate their intellect and stimulate their spirit. See what I'm saying? This is a spiritual number. So they're very in tune with spirit, even if they know it or not. You know what I'm saying? Because they want that peace. And that peace is what they live by. That's why some of them be alone, because they think that a lot of people can't give them that peace. So some feel funny around people because they feel different when they're around people. You see what I'm saying? They feel like they don't even, they just feel different than other people. So they be isolated. But a lot of them 16 people are the ones who come up with new ideas and new thoughts, new truth, new philosophy. And they're very poetic. You see what I'm saying? These are the ones who know how to dance now. They know how to dance. They whatever they get their mind into, they master. Anything they put their mind into, they can master, unless their mind is blocked. But they can master whatever they put their mind into. So we talking about the sunny personality. Whatever they would choose to do, they can win. Because the mind is all. The mind is everything. The mind is spirit. See what I'm saying? Spirit and mind. So they deal with that. The higher minds, higher frequency. But on the lower frequency, they could be the one who crash you because they know how to manipulate you. They know how to say all type of nasty things and 50 things out their mouth to crush you. They got harsh words that bite, and they don't care. They can be very cold and very violent and very aggressive. So we're talking about those born on the 16. These some of your most loving people on the planet. But don't expect for them to always be around you, always want you in their face, because they ain't gonna want you to be in their face like that. Most people I know on the 16. So, but these people are in tune with art. They're in tune with beauty. They're in tune with designs. So they could be your interior decorators. They could be the ones definitely who be the ones into medical care if they choose to, but most likely they're gonna be into whatever they put their mind to. So it's whatever they put their mind to, the very psychic number, very strong number, very classicity number where they can feel your pain, feel your energy. And that's why some people born on the 16 stay away from people. So I'm saying, because they know when they be around a bad environment, they can feel it. They can feel this ain't gonna be right. They know that ain't gonna be right. So they're very in tune. So we talking about those born to 16 people, they like to travel, and getting air is very important to these people. Getting air, getting out of nature. These are your nature-like people. You know what I'm saying? That's very important to these people. Even though they love the home and the culture, the ancestors, you know what I'm saying? Getting out and getting out alone is very important to these people. Getting air alone, you know what I'm saying? So living by the water, water is healing to them, fulfilling to them. So now, this is a very spiritual vibration, those born on 16. Now, those born on the 17, we talking about the sun and Neptune manifesting what? The Saturn vibration. So out of all number 8s, this could be the most psychic number 8 because we got Neptune and the sun here. So, and 8 is what? Saturn. So they can really manifest this. They can really know what they talking about right here. Like a regular number 7 might go through it, but since it's 17, which represents the 8, they can really know what they're talking about right here. You know what I mean? So they deal with the spiritual realm. So they want to sell things that's spiritual and get into things that's spiritual. So their business would be things that deal with spirit. So they would handle a situation that deal with spirit. Because it's the type of number 8, dealing with the 17. So what's spiritual to them is things that's fun-loving, things that's spiritual, things that deal with dance. So they could be your executive producers and stuff like that. Because they're number 8, so they get an ability to be a manager and the boss over things. And they know how when dealing with spirit. So these are the type who would go through psychic experiences, who will feel it in their body. Because this is number 8, which is 17, deals with the body. So they will actually feel things to do with their body. So they got to eat correctly. They got to eat correctly because spirit's so attached to them. They deal with the energy. So if they don't eat correct, they will delete their energy. And their body is very important. They can feel everything that they put in their body. So those who born on the 17 had ability to be the boss over almost anything they choose. Because start from their mind, start from their imagination, start from their, all they do, speak it, imagine it, and think it, and put it into play, and they will manifest it. Because it's deal with 17 add up to 8, which give them the ability to manifest anything that come from spirit and that come from the mind. So these people here, it's the know-how when dealing with business. So those born on the 17 are the ones are natural leaders. They definitely natural leaders. These are the ones who are your artistic ones. It could be your models. Be into that type of business. They be into any business they choose. But those who are born on 17 definitely are the ones who like dissect the code thing. Whatever they into, they like to research. They like to research. They're super smart, super intelligence, and they have an artistic spirit. Like they might look all type of ways. You know what I'm saying? They might have like different color hair, different color, have green hair, and but they be matching to the T because seven and number one give them that ability to know how to color coordinate. So they're gonna look very sharp. So whatever they into, they're gonna be tight. You know what I'm saying? And they're gonna manifest it. The whole house gonna look good. Everything gonna look good. They're gonna be very artistic. So musical. And this will set the tone for them. For them, they like to have things. They like to have cars, have things. But the things they do have is gonna be spiritual to them. It's gonna be something that they're gonna feel they value. So I'm saying, so have spiritual meaning. They just ain't gonna have anything in their house or anything in their possession. They have things that they use. So we talking about those who are natural leaders, those who can get in any leadership position, those who have to know how to prosper, those who can help you spiritually, who help build you, help you manifest things, and the energy you be around will be very lucky if they're on the upside. But on the downside, they can be very greedy, very workaholics, hard workers, and work so hard where they can harm themselves and deteriorate their health, and also work so hard where they forget their family. They can forget their family, they work so hard. But also they can use work to escape pain, or they can be very violent, or they can get robbed, be victims of something, stuff like that there. So these type of people will hold in their emotions. So they're here to use their emotions, use their emotions to tell stories through their emotions, so people can feel them and they will prosper more. You see, because the number 8, since the 17, since they're born on the 17, it gives them the number 8, which makes it more earthly. But within that earth, they got that water there. They got that water and that sun there. So they're here to express what they went through. And they get paid by that. They get paid by stories. They get paid by writing. They get paid by movies and stuff like that. Because 8 is manifestation number. So, which is 17. So those who born on the 18 now, I'm going down the line, trying to go quick as I could. Those who born on the 18, so you got 1 and you got 8. So you got the sun, you got Saturn. So they're very organized, very structured type of number 9 type energy. Since those are born on the 18, which represent number 9. So they very structured, very like regular number 9, very aggressive and can have the animal-like nature. But those who have the sun and those who born on the 18, who have the sun and Saturn, which is 18, type number 9. So these type of people are very organized, very structured, and know what they want and always want to set a goal. So like number 9 in general is humanitarian. But these people want to have a goal that will help the humanitarian, that will help people, that will help. So they will leave a mark. These type of number 9s will leave a mark. Like the regular number 9s could be the one who be on a lower level and live like that. As long as they're in peace for the rest of their life, they can live like on a lower plane with everybody else. Even though they be very spiritual on a higher plane, they can live in the regular world. But those who has the number 18, born on 18, they most likely to live on the higher ups because they still got the number 8 there. They got the Capricorn like Saturn number, so they're gonna go get it. They're gonna live big. They have plentiful, so they want to manifest things so they can give to people. So their personality can be very cool, calm. You know what I'm saying? They can be more in control of themselves than the regular number 9. More in control of their aggressive energy. So you better really see these people angry. But when you do see them angry, they will explode, they will snap because they go harder because they got Saturn there and the sun. But they got a very confidence about themselves, aura, but sometimes they can be very selfish. So that's the thing about the number 18 people. They can be very selfish, even though they got the humanitarian spirit. So it depends on what they own. If they own that money stuff, that money take over, they will lose. So those born on 18 is very like giving and caring, unless they let the ego overtake them. If they let the ego overtake them, it's over for them. So they have to get into stuff that's fulfilling, like business, like helping you build yourself, problem solving, and so like that there. So they be good with their hands, because all number nines have healing hands. They got number nine got like mostly all type of abilities. So we got number eight there, and there is earth. So their hands will be healing. And number one is the sun. So it'll be fire in that. So these type of number nines will definitely have healing hands. So they can get in work, will deal with therapy, to deal with massage, and to deal with also being the boss of things, being the boss of what companies or many companies, leaving a mark in the world. They gonna leave a mark. They gonna leave a mark. These are gonna be some of the richest people type of number nine. Those are born on the 18th. And more stronger, you know what I'm saying? Because it got the Saturn there and the sun mixture in that number nine. And number nine itself deal with Mars and Scorpio and Sagittarius type energy. And also some of that Virgo type stuff. So when you got 18 there, it's very compact right here. So they don't mind taking a lead and shining and getting paid for doing that. That's what they want to do, get paid. They want to prosper. They know how to prosper. So now, so of course, they got leadership ability to talk to spirit, to talk to God, but also they got clairsentient ability to feel people energy, to know people energy, to know their pain. They like the old souls, of course. So now, when you go to those who born on a 19, if you're born on 19, it's very sunny. You're too aggressive right here. You're born on the 19, represents number one. Because you're born on the 19, you add up 1 plus 9, you get 10. You add up 1 plus 0, you got 1. So you got the 1 and 9 there. You got the sun and Mars there. So here you have super aggressive energy right here. So Mars basically how you take action. So you very action-oriented type person. You definitely be the type that just be on the go. You very claircognizant. Just go. You claircognizant. You just know how to move, and you just know things. Got a quick mind, quick spirit, a go-getter. So whatever you think of, you go get it. So you the type sometimes don't think of nothing, just go. You know what I'm saying? You be on the go. So sometimes you can miss the mark. You can like drama for fun. You can like, you got to have excitement because there's too much energy. So you need to put your energy into something right here. So those are born on the 19. So your energy, you had to put your energy into some type of work. Very creative, very artistic, very individualist. You know what I'm saying? Very individualist. You know what I'm saying? And you definitely got a strong personality. Very strong personality, strong persona. And you the type, definitely, it's all about you. Sometimes you can be too selfish right here. I mean, you be too selfish and be all into you. But you're here to inspire, to bring motivation to people, to be example of leadership, be example of strength, be example of beauty, be example of life. Because this deal with life. The sun and Mars, or number 1 and 9, deals with life. It deals with life. Number 9 is also Pluto. So you know people's emotions. You know their mind. You know their psyche. You know their psychology. So if you pay attention more, you'll be more in tune with people's emotions because you're the type so active that you can go ahead and be on the go, or you can cut people off because all the only thing you want to make it all about you. You just want to talk. You don't want nobody to talk. You can take over people's role because, you know what I'm saying, you got the warrior spirit and stuff like that there. So we talking about those who are born on the 19. You're very powerful individuals, very strong, got a good psyche, warrior spirit. You will fight. You will fight mentally. You will fight spiritually. You will fight emotionally. You will fight even physically. You know what I'm saying? You'll fight all around. So this is very strong vibration. Those who are born on the 19, you got more ability to achieve than anyone. You got to put your energy into something because there's too much energy right here. Those who are born on the 19. So you definitely are a leader. You definitely are a humanitarian. You definitely is an old soul right here. So this that connection, the beginning and the end. So anything you start, you will complete. So that's the good thing. You get the job done. So that's the good thing about you. Those who born on the 19. Very strong energy. Everything you got your mind on, you will go for it. You're impulsive. You'll take initiative. You get it any type of way, even if you got to use your psychology to get it out of others so you can get it. You know what I mean? Because you're born on the 19. So I'm saying it's the number 1, that strong energy right here. So you're very ambitious for your goals. Sometimes it can be about what you want instead of what others want. So you have to be more tolerant, like the number 9, and more acceptable and of others, and not be all about self. And don't be in your ego where you don't care about others, only about yourself. You see, this could be a very selfish number 2, and people think they all that too. So watch out for that. Because you the teacher, you the healer, you the spiritual guru. You the one who know people's psyche. You the one who's smooth, who charming. You the one who communicates to the best communicator. You the one who have the high energy. High energy. You know what I'm saying? So much energy. You got to put your energy into something. You the one. You the one who will spark people just by your presence. Be like, oh. You know what I'm saying? You the one who got a high sex drive. You the one. You the one. Those are born on the 19th. Now, those are born on the 20th. I'm getting there. I'm getting to the end. I'm getting to the end. I got 11 more left. Those are born on the 20th. Okay, you got 2, the moon and Pluto. This is very strong emotions right here. You got number 2 and 0. So this represents number 2. This is a higher version of number 2. So you got people who emotions stay into the underworld. Their emotions stay on the dark side. But once they transform, they could be example of healing, example of science, which means they can bring new science to the world through emotions. They can understand emotions better than anyone. So they can use emotion manipulation more than anyone. You'll see these people as cool, smooth, calm, but very powerful. They got a powerful attitude because their emotions. They can be very snappish because their emotions. So these people emotions go like tic-tac, tic-tac. Got all that water there. But also that Pluto represents power, emotional power, nurturing power, caring power, loving power, romantic power. So they can use all of this to hypnotize the world because they can be magical people. Because they can mess you up, use it for manipulation or use it for the good. You see? Because they know how to nurture. They know how to care for people. And this is what they be into. They're very smooth, very cool, very charming. They the bomb. And they got that aura, that good aura that you want to just want to grab up. Those who are born on the 20th. Don't matter if you're a male or female. If you're born on the 20th, this is you. Magnetic, very attractive individual. People like to be around you. Got good advice. And you don't mind taking leadership because it's in your emotions with the zero connection Pluto. You don't mind taking the lead. But you also can follow if you choose to, which means that you can be behind the scene, but you're also going to be the leader because the zero give you that strength. It add more intuition. So that's what you live by. You live by intuition. Very clairsentient. You the one who know people. The people can't lie to you. You know their psyche better than they know themselves. You the one definitely be good finances, prosperity, be good cooks. You know what I mean? So you're talking people who make great hostage, who could host any event, any household. Those who be into the ancestors, to the coaches, to the family, dedicated to it. Those who will fight to overcome their emotional battles. Because you got Pluto there. And also those who can be very revengeful because they could be so far caught in their psyche due to that Pluto when people get on their bad side until they can take revenge and plot for days and days and be excited about that. And this can really give them a rush on the dark side. So now, those born on the 20th, they can be very cold and very snappish and just go blank out on people. They can be a tight fighter. They know psychologists. They know the psychology. They know how to manipulate you because their emotions are power. They know how to use their emotion to win everybody over. So think of those who born on the 20th. This is very powerful energy right here. You know what I mean? And those who look like the moon child, who the mother child. So definitely they're going to love their mother. Their mother is powerful. They're going to love women. If they don't love them, they're going to be against women. They're going to talk trash about women. If they don't love them, it's the opposite. They're on the downside. So their mother is very important. Their family is very important. And those are born on the 20th. Their home is very important. Where they're comfortable at is very important to these people. So comfortability, it don't matter if it's in the world. It's very important. They want to leave a mark when dealing with business, when dealing with the home, when dealing with family. They want to pass things down from generation to generation because family is very important to these people, their family tree. So we cross these people, sell them out. These people are the type that will eliminate you. So this is not nothing to play with right here. So when we talk about those born on the 20th, this is a higher vibration, higher frequency right here because you got the zero there. You know what I'm saying? Cosmic womb. Now, those who born on the 21st, you got 2 and 1. So their emotions, the subconscious and the conscious, which creates 3. And so they sort of like the number 12, but so they're more cooler than the number 12. Number 12 is straight off impulsive because the 2 is in front of the number 1. So they be able to handle their emotions more. They be able to handle themselves more, even though they're emotional and they can be very snappish. You know what I mean? Because number 2 is in front, so they be more cool, more calm. But they very emotional though, because that 2 have more power than that 1. You see what I'm saying? Which creates that 3. That 3 override all that. So their emotions will be into things that they explore, things like knowledge, things food or what they taste and what they do. The emotions be so into that. Those who born on the 21st. So their emotions be into that. See what I'm saying? Then they got the sunny attitude to back that up with that number 1. It was giving that fire to want to shine sometimes. Sometimes want to be in the spotlight. Sometimes want to be popular. Because number 1s are popular, just like number 9s are popular. So also just getting an ability to be popular. Want to be popular somewhere deep in their psyche, you see? They want to be popular and famous because number 3, get an ability to carry it out. It's that brave, that bold, action take, that very expressive, communicative, storytelling type energy. Also excitement, acting, playful, joyful energy. Also that kid-like, but also could be that very mature energy, but also could be that very loving energy. So they got all that ability. They're very adaptable type energy, those who born on the 21st. They can adapt to any environment, any people, anything. You know what I mean? So these people know the game. They can speak very smooth, speak very cool lingo. You know what I'm saying? So they can also talk with their hands. A lot of those who has like the number 3, number 2 type energy. You know what I mean? They can talk with their hands probably. If they don't, they're definitely very expressive and very good at communicating. And they communicate in any way, any form. So their emotions play a big part of this. See what I'm saying? The emotions, whatever they got their emotions to, whatever adventurous excitement or adventurous or event that they got their mind to, they will go for. They will want to explore the world. They will want to try things. So this is a very powerful number right here. So their mother is a factor in their life, and their father. Their family is very important in their life. You know what I'm saying? Also, they like people who kind of playful. They like people who got like the fun type attitude. So they like to deal with people who fun loving. They don't like all that boring type stuff. So if they into a boring relationship, they will leave because these are free spirits. So they stay on the go. And sometimes you don't know when they're going to come back to you. See what I'm saying? Unless they balance. If their mind is right and they married, you good. But if they're not married and they're free spirits, they like the ones who like to move around. You can't house them or box them because they will fight. Because this is a number of justice, the one who will get justice, like 21 gun salute. So they don't play. They can be very military. They can be your great counselors too, advisors, and all that. Your teachers. So they can do almost anything they choose to, whatever they got their emotions into right here. So it's all about emotion fulfillment with them. It's that fiery excitement, that wisdom. So the wisdom is the key. If you see people with born on 21st spit that wisdom, it's good to be around them because if they spit that wisdom, they're already there. So this is who the people you want to be around. Those are born on the 21st, you know what I mean? Who, if they got that wisdom. Now, if they don't, they on the downside. So that means they could be superficial. They could be irresponsible. They could be on their worst side. They could be into pleasures like your drug addicts, into alcohol, into indulgence in sex and stuff like that there. So they could be into their worst element. Now those, and so let me say this before I go on to 22. Those who born on 21st also had that charismatic, a charm, where people are just attracted to their aura because they are fun to be around. Now, those also, they are the party. They are the life of the party. Now, those who born on the 22nd, this is master number. Master number 22. If you're born on the 22nd, you are very powerful vibration of manifestation. Manifestation. Number 20, master number 22 people, those who born 22nd, can rule the whole nation. Yes, these people are at a very strong, powerful attitude, very forceful, and they believe that they can do things better than anyone. They really don't want people to do nothing for them because they think they can do everything. So these people are all about getting a job done. They don't play, and they deal with mastery right here. They deal with mastery. This is mastery vibration. They are the great architect, the great people, the great builders of society. So you're talking about corporations who own so many corporations. Look at the number 22. Those super rich in the world, look at the master number 22. A lot of your Masons, what they are, 22. Master number 22. So 22 is a very powerful vibration. To some say it's the most powerful in the universe, which I don't agree because many other numbers too, but it is a powerful number. I'm going to say that. So 22 people are the ones who will live that life. They will live the finest life. They will definitely be hard workers. They definitely will have good positions. They definitely are the cool kind, but the very serious type. They don't play. They're going to get the job done. And if you're in the way, they would either get you out the way or they would stay away from you and mess with people who get the job done. So these are the ones who could be over organizations. These are the ones who could be your business owners. These are the ones who definitely is ruthless to accomplish their objectives and to achieve. So they're persistent and consistent in their work. And they don't play because they're very analytical. They can observe a situation and pick it apart and know the details. So they're very intuitive. Very psychic, very intuitive. So this is a very powerful vibration. Any master number going to be psychic, you know what I'm saying? So they deal with the foundation, the earthly plane. So they know about the minerals. They know about the plants. They know about the herbs of the earth. Because this deal with the 22, unless they're on the downside. On the downside, they're super violence. They be your fighters. They be the one that don't take no shorts. They can be like a number 9, go all out, take out a whole crowd of people. You see what I'm saying? We're talking to master number 22. So they can be a big destructive energy. So, but on the upside, these are some of your best people. When we talk about manifestation, your providers, those who will be rich, fortunate, wealth, those who will have, those who want to build a mark, leave a mark, a legacy in the world, is your master number 22 people. This is the master number 22. Man, these are the ones definitely are your builders. I'm talking about you. Woo! Not only builders, they also your earthly healers, your Mother Earth healers. So they got the ability to be a medium. They got the ability. Also, they got the ability to know your mind. See what I'm saying? To read your mind. So this ability they have, these people know. They know the deal. They can talk to spirit. So these people can be very into the spiritual realm, where they can hear you with gemstone, they can hear you with their hands, they can hear you, not only with their hands, but they can hear you with their presence. I'm saying with their aura, because this powerful vibration. You'll be attracted to this vibration, attracted to this frequency. Number 22 people, master number 22. These are your master builders who build corporations, foundations. They're here to do that, even to build systems that will help people in the world, to build new systems and to break the taboos in life. These are the people who you say things supposed to be like this. They're going to break that and bring a new system into the world. So master number 22 people, here you have it. It's a big change going on now. You got master number 22. They ain't playing. Very forceful, very powerful people. When you see them, you see a big elevation of energy. This is their true light right here. Those are born on the 22nd. Now, when you talking about, and also they're good at finances. Now, let me continue to speak on those who are born on 22nd. They're good with money. They're good with finance. They will be into finance. They be into business. Business is a big part of their personality, prosperity, wealth, building foundations, leaving a mark, and be the provider. They will be that. Be the clean ones, organized, structured. They be into stuff like that. See? These are your people. Who you can trust, who you can rely on. You know what I'm saying? Those like 22s, 8s, and stuff like that, and 4s, you can rely on these people. They very structured, like in 2s. So now, those who born on the 23rd right here, it represent number 5. Those who born on the 23rd represent number 5, but you got the 2 and the 3, which is the moon and Jupiter. So their expansion will be through their emotions. So whatever these people set their mind on, they're going to travel. They're going to travel. Travel is very important to these people. Knowledge is very important to these people. Speaking the truth is very important to these people. I mean, so their emotions is going to span because it's 2 and 3 together. You see, their mind going to expand. See what I'm saying? They're going to expand with them with knowledge. They become very, very intelligent, very intellectual, very psychic as they get older, and they be more into the different cultures, different languages, different people, learn about different cultures, learn about different things, going to other countries, exploring. They're gonna be the ones. If not, they'll be more into their mind. If it's not that, it's gonna be a balance of them being into their mind. So they're gonna be on all type of knowledge. These are the ones who stay on social media, love the spotlight, love to communicate, love to express themselves, very artistic. and very expressive, and very colorful, very cheerful, very funny, very excited, very entertaining. So Jupiter going to span all that. Their emotions feel good when they can do that. They feel good when they have something like an everyday routine. Good people they can be around every day. The home, wherever they feel comfortable at. They feel comfortable in traveling. They feel comfortable in being with different people. They feel comfortable when they feel they well liked. They feel comfortable knowing they got people they can trust and rely on. So we got those born on the 23rd, very smart. You know what I'm saying? They deal with education. So they would like to learn, and grow and develop and improve. They deal with improvement. So these people would always like to grow and improve themselves and better themselves. So right now, just share this video because I'm going up. I'm almost finished. I got about 8 more. So I got 8 more. Y'all can mark down the numbers or whatever as I go along. Y'all can mark it down, take notes. You know what I'm saying? I'm going 1 through 31. I'm on birthday number 23. Birthday number 23. This your soul essence. This your gift. Your gift is the one who be the one to distribute this knowledge. The one who be nurturing, who be caring. The one who be the traveling type nurse, the traveling type doctor, who heal in the airway you go, who bring that energy. The one who crank up environment, the one who bring a fun, excitement, the one who is the source of cheerfulness, happiness. When people see you, they see that smile, they see that excitement, unless you're on the downside. If you're on the downside, you're so confused. You don't know who you are. You're indecisive. You're all balanced. You're superficial. You're not consistent. You know what I mean? So this could be very critical. He'll be very critical towards people who haven't done it. You speak all type of nasty words and 50 words. You can speak 50 words about people. Now, if you're on the upside, you're at your best, which makes you be the best doctor, the best nurse, the best healer, the best when it comes to psychic visions and gifts to help people. Anything you can do to help people of different personality, of different efforts, of different races, of different cultures. Also learning. You love that. You see what I'm saying? So this is a good thing. Because as you get older, you become wise, the wise one. So traveling is your place. You like to travel, stay on the move, stay on the go. So you need jobs that deal with traveling, that deals with, if not physically, but you might need to travel in your mind. So you need something like scientific work to break down something, gain knowledge, be into fields that deal with knowledge, be into fields that deal with divination, astrology, numerology. Because you got the moon there. The moon is spiritual. The moon is the home. Then you got which is number 2. Then you got number 3, which is Jupiter. So here you have right here. This that combination, mother-son combination with the number 5, which is nature. When mother, son, and nature having fun, you see. And Pharaoh is a number of nature. It's all the elements who deal with spirits. So these people are your free spirits. They don't like to be boxed, hold down. So try not to box these people. They got a partner that they can be dedicated to, they will. But they ain't found that love. Free spirit, they like to experience all type of things. Even experience sex, experience this, experience that. Try all type of things out. Different foods, different pleasures. So, because they deal with the 5 senses, so they want to try things out. So once they experience, they can give you knowledge on some of everything. These very knowledgeable people right here. And so, talking about the sages, they can be your sages. They can be the ones who are your messengers, who bring you the light, bring you the truth to the world. So anything that deal with being a lawyer, being a judge, they can do all of that. So also working like businesses, have their own business. They deal with, they can also be book writers and stuff like that there. So now, those who born on the 24th, if you're born on the 24th, you got the moon in your rings. This is a very powerful combination. So you got 2 and 4. So let's break this down. 2, moon, 4, Uranus or Saturn. And then you got all together, when you add together, you got 6. So your main vibration is 6. So this will make you more all about love, the idea of love, fantasize, visualize you and that partner. And you gonna love life because Venus is the good life. So your life will be good, gonna be consistent around your community, around your family, around your environment. And how you will use that is through your mind. Your emotions is your higher mind. Your emotions give you a higher perspective. Your emotions is your psyche. It's that water. The higher mind is unique. It's different. You come up with different ideas. You're very claircognizant. Uh-huh. Where information just come out of nowhere. You don't know where it came from. When you're looking for an answer, you ask yourself a question. If you don't know right now, all of a sudden you get it. Oh, I got it. I got the answer. It just pop up. You know what I'm saying? Just be excited about it. You just know all of a sudden. It's very psychic, very in tune with people's emotions. You can feel their pain. And the thing is, yours can come on anytime because you got number 4 here. But the thing is, number 4 give you the ability to be stable too, because you got Saturn here. So Saturn give you understanding. Saturn is like slow learning, but you got Uranus, which is fast learning. So it's a balance of that combination. So number 2 represents the moon. So when you add it together, you can say Moon and Saturn be those who organize and structure their emotions. They want their emotions to be on point. You know what I'm saying? They don't be too far in their emotions. And so they are the ones who can handle their emotions good. Then you got the Moon and Uranus to deal with the higher mind. So Saturn is more practical emotions, and the Moon and Uranus is more higher spiritual emotions, spiritual. So their intuition is spiritual intuitive, which make them claircognizant. And so boom, here you have it here. So the emotions, when dealing with Saturn, get an ability to understand emotions through their body. They can feel your pain. They can understand your pain through their body. They can take on other people's pain, don't know where it's coming from, and think it's their pain, but it's not their pain. It's somebody else's pain that they're going through and that they're feeling. You see? Because it's moon. I'm explaining number 2, which is the moon. Number 4, which is Uranus and Saturn. So I'm explaining that too. Number 4 also could be the moon too. So this is a very powerful combination here, which add up to number 6. They do all of this when it comes to number 6 is the main number, which is love. So they make it more empathic. When it comes to love, when it comes to caring for you, when it comes to artistic expression, when it comes to sex, very sensual vibration. Then we feel sexy, your models, the one who have big curves. Number 6 got big curves. So those who got 24 are born on the 24th might have big curves. So, or a big butt. So when we talk about those who has this number, they can be pretty individuals. If it's not pretty on the outside, it's pretty on the inside. They really like peace, harmony. They like peace, harmony, and they like the home where they comfortable at. They like to nurture, care for others. They like to serve others. They like to help others. And they like to see people win. They like to help improve people. They're super creative, expressive. They be your counselors, the best counselors, because they know people. They deal with people, relating to people, knowing places, knowing things. So you come to them for any information or any advice. So your therapist, their attitudes is therapeutic because they very intelligent. They listen to everything. They don't miss a beat. So the people will listen to you. Who has the number 24, who born on the 24th. Now, those who born on 25th, those who born on 25th, this is a very spiritual vibration. They understand the spiritual realm because you got the number 2, you got number 5, which is 7. So they understand it. They understand it. The psyche got Mercury in that. These are the 2. They got the moon and Mercury in their Neptunian, number 7. So just make these people more in tune with emotions and understand what they feel. They understand what they hear. They understand symbols. They understand signs. They understand math. They understand information. They love information. Their emotions are into information. Their emotions are into their brothers and sisters. Their emotions are into that. And they feel spiritual when they're in tune with their home. When they feel spiritual when they in tune with helping people and serving people. They feel very spiritual when they can do these things, when they can give to others. And so it's better for these people to create their own jobs, have their own business, because they don't fit into regular job society. And they don't really care about jobs, but they would need a job so they can get the income. So their way to get a job is through spiritual healing, through astrology, numerology, through being a spiritual counselor, a guide, or being anything that deals with psychology, because they know the mind better than anyone. So they can go through things that deal with the mind and go have crazy until they understand the mind. So these people know about the mind. They know about people. And they the one who can relate to people, relate to their brothers and sisters, their siblings, or fight against their brothers and siblings. You have challenges right here, emotionally. So they're emotionally in tune with life. They can feel people from miles away. Because they can feel, when they walk in the store, they can feel the energy, good or bad. Because it's this number 7 vibration. You see, this is more psychic than any other combination because 2 and it's 5. 2 is the moon. 7 is already Neptune. Then you got 5, which is Mercury, give them understanding. And deal with messages, so they understand what they feel. They understand the message of what they're feeling. So those who have number 25 is very powerful vibration and frequency where it could just read you. They know if you lying. You can't lie to these people. They can feel it. They can feel it. And they can see it afar off. They can see it even before, days and days before, they know what's up with you. You know what I'm saying? They say, well, I peeped this pattern that this person here ain't that good for me. And they can see it's coming, you see? They can see what's up. They can pick you apart. These are researchers. They love a mystery. They love a good mystery. They love excitement as far as the spiritual realm. They don't mind being in the spiritual world, being in their fantasy, escaping this world. And a lot of times they be your drug addicts because they hate what's going on in the world. Sometimes they can't feel, they can't take it. They're so empathic to people energy. So they try to escape. They use substance like alcohol and drugs and stuff to escape, even sex to escape this world, or anything that's pleasurable to escape this world. Even look at TV a lot. So those who got the number 25, which is 7. So you born on 25th. This is you, beautiful people. You're charming, magnetic, the one who could dress good, stylish, you know what I mean, who people envy because your beauty is hard, but also who people are attracted to, who people want to be like, who you leave illusion in other people's mind. They think of you, they fantasize of you, they dream of you. A lot of like number 7s and 9s type of energy. No matter if they're born on the 16, if you're born on the 9th, if you're born on the 18. This type of spiritual type energy, people be fantasizing about people like that, who have these type of numbers. So you born on 25th, you got people fantasizing of you, thinking of you from far off. You got secret admirers too, you know. But yeah, some people who look at you as the devil, but some look at you as divine and spiritual. So it depends. So you would have these type of people put false accusations on you, but you got the ability to handle it well. You can see through it. I mean, you've been nothing but the best for people, and you be very hurt if they come to you with the BS, and you know that you got the best intentions for everyone. Because you represent unconditional love. You know what I mean? So that's a good thing. This is a very good positive vibration. You're very giving, very caring. You give your last dollar. You know what I'm saying? You want to see people win. You love life. You don't like disharmony. But also you can get on that level where you do like to battle people because you want mental stipulation where you could really argue with people, or not really argue, but question things. And you like when people give you a good debate because it help build your mind. So now, those who born on the 26th, I'm getting close. Those who born on the 26th, they deal with Moon and Venus, type of number 8. So these number 8s could be fly, fashion, the good life, enjoyment, excitement. They can ball, be the baller, shot caller. They gonna have it. They gonna have it. So they use their magical charm, their magical tricks to get that wealth. So these people are your go-getters. They your go-getters. They know people. They know people's psyche. They know they are empathic to people. So they can read people's energy. Without knowing that you're empathic, you wonder why you know people. You know people. You know their mind. You know their emotions. And it's deal with love. This is love vibration. You got the Moon and Venus connection, which is Saturn, which creates number 8, which is Saturn. You got 2 and 6. 2 is the Moon. 6 is Venus. And then you got 8, what it's boiled down to. So what's inside that 8 is 2 and 6, which is love vibration. It's love emotions. Peace emotion, joyful emotion. So these people are definitely your peacemaker. This is one of the most calmest number there is, and not 2 in the ego. This is the most loving number there is, which is 26, because it creates a balance. The 8 brings stability. So I'm saying, and then you got Venus there, would represent love, and the Moon. So together, this is a great combination right here. So they strong when dealing with love, when dealing with family, when dealing with the home life, where they comfortable at providing and leaving a mark for the culture. You know what I'm saying? The ancestors. So they'll be definitely into that. Ancestors, very spiritual, very divine. These people also, they not very like materialistic like a regular number 8 or other numbers, because they got the 2 and the 6 here. So they do like that will, they do like to be secure because it add up to number 8. Number 8 take over. But they're not like that. They're not so far gone like other numbers. When dealing with material world, they're more spiritual because they're all about love. That's what's inside of them. Love, romance, joy, family, marriage. They want to be married. They want to have a good home, good life. So they do want to have a good life, and they will be the good providers for their family. So they ain't gonna be selfish like how other numbers be selfish. You know what I'm saying? But if they are, they're on the downside, which means greedy, selfish over number 8. Greedy, selfish, workaholics, overwork. These people, they're gonna create a balance between family. They're gonna need that family balance, because you got the number 2 and 6 there, type of number 8. You know what I'm saying? 26 type of number 8, which means the home, family, love is very important. And so if they're not balanced, they'll be ill and sick, because they have to have some type of balance right here. And so these people are definitely your nurturers, your caregivers, your doctors, your nurses, and things of that nature. Let me check my chat. I'm getting close to the end. I got 4 more numbers. Look at all this. Yeah, but yeah, those who are born on 26, number 8 vibration, they deal with manifestation. So whatever the emotions are into, they can manifest. They can really manifest some good love and show people what love is. So self-love, they can be a teacher of self-love and show people style within, be the manifestation of that. So this by their presence, since it deal with the number 8 deal with the presence, the earthly presence, everything, they're going to be an example of that love. That's be the best thing for these people. And so for them, they need to tap into their heart chakra. Don't be all in the earthly plane, but tap into the heart chakra. I mean, balance it out. Because they here to manifest now wealth, but their wealth come through love, showing their love for others. You know what I'm saying? Then they create a job that will show love for others. They create things that will show love to others. And they see how they will prosper. So they will be lucky when talking about prosperity, but they got to work for it. They put in the work. They can master anything that they want to. These people are naturally leaders, naturally managers, naturally the ones who know how to show love, know how to give love, know everything about love, and also sex and everything else. So this is a good vibration, a good energy that deal with teaching. They will struggle and go through things that deal with love, so they will learn about it, and they can teach you about love. They will teach you about emotions. So these people most likely try to hold their emotions down, but once they express their emotions to their partner or to others, people can really feel them, and they will prosper more. So they're here to express themselves, to let it out. Don't hold in all that, because number 8 people can hold in things. When we got the 2 and the 6 there, you got to let it out. Show that love. Tell people I love you. Stuff like that there. So they probably do say, I love you, I love you, I love you. Manifestation, you know what I'm saying? Next thing you know, people want to give to them, do things for them and stuff like that. So now, those who born on the 27th, this represents number 9. Number 9 vibration. You got the moon. Oh yeah, this is definitely the most psychic. Because this is the moon and Neptune and Pluto. Because number 9 is Pluto now. So they got all the psychic gifts, but they got fire in it too, because number 9 deal with the fire energy. You know what I'm saying? So this that moon vibration right here. This that psychic. These the most psychic people in the world. They can be too in tune with themselves. And so their home is the spiritual realm. Their home is this world, but they could be isolated from the world, be too far gone in their psyche. So these people here, their emotions is spiritual. Their home is spiritual. Everything they want to be spiritual. Everything they think of is spirit. They love spirit so much. And so this is what makes a good spiritual guru, spiritual teachers, spiritual healers, the magi's. Because everything they think about is spirit, and wanting to understand spirit and break down spirit and talk about spirituality and how to better themselves, how to become divine, how to become God-like, how to become very spiritual. So this is what they're going to be on the rest of their life. Music is very important to these people. Everything that's peace-loving, like music, they keep them in rhythm, in tune with life. Nature is very important to these people. Nature is very important to these people. So these some very spiritual people. You want to be around this good energy as long as they're on the upside, because this is very peaceful people. But number 9 give them that strong energy to carry it out, to really be an example of what spirituality is. You know, to be the real spiritual gurus, to be the real meditators of the planet. Be the ones, because this is the most spiritual number, as I see, because we got the moon and Neptune and Pluto. So this is very powerful. Then you got Mars in there. So this is getting the ability to take action when dealing with the spiritual realm. So they will go through things that deal with spirituality, that deal with emotions. And it will teach them where they can spread the love to you about spirits. So this is more peaceful than all the other number 9s. So they could really teach you about spirituality. They could really control themselves, and they understand that everything is spiritual. So these people can be they could be very poor too now, because they could care less about material stuff. Number nine, people don't care nothing about material stuff because they like the old soul. So when we got a lot of water here, more than fire, they only thing they want is peace and harmony. They want to feel that spirit, every spirit and everything they touch, everything they do. So it's for them to use their spiritual energy, their energy to create, put into creativity, put it into something where they can channel this energy. You know what I'm saying? Put it into something where they can feel spiritual, or they can get too caught in a rut where they don't want to do nothing. So sometimes they might need a push because that water energy sometimes need that push when it's too much. It's a lot of water because the only thing they want to do be in peace and go with the flow, you see? So these people can go with the flow a lot right here. So long as they be in tune with life and since Mars giving that little push and take action on the spiritual stuff, and which means helping people, serving, being the true humanitarian that they're supposed to be, and be the one who be the true counselor, the true guide. This is very powerful right here. You know what I mean? These type of people don't want to see people get killed. Like a regular number nine would is a true warrior because it's nine itself. They got Mars and Pluto, but when you got 27, this is more watery. They definitely don't want to see nobody get hurt. But at the same time, they can have a lunatic mind. You see what I'm saying? When they're not balanced, because they got emotions that's wild, very sensitive to everything. And so they can have like that ability where they can read people way in another country and stuff, and see people in other countries and stuff. That's how it can get. It's some form of clairvoyance. I forgot what it's called, where they can really see people from other countries and stuff. So they can really have psychic gifts all over the place, like clairsentient, claircognizance, clairvoyance, telepathy power. They can have all the gifts. That's just how powerful it is once they calm down. Because the Mars there, the Mars can run them wild. But once they tune in the meditative state, they can really be in tune with divine. This is one of the luckiest placement there is. So these people will prosper in all type of ways. They can be some of your richest people too. So they know how to get money. They live in their meditative mind, your photographers, the ones who've been to videography, the ones make movies, because they know characters and they know people. They can imagine people. They can even write books about people. See what I'm saying? Their mind is so meditative. But anytime there's strife, they can escape and run from reality, run from to run and just get away. You know what I'm saying? So they're here to deal with that, confront that, and this how they win. Because number nine get an ability to deal with it. So with that being said, if you're born on 27, this is you. You know what I'm saying? You the one who fresh to the T, who stylish, who charming, who got the I love my mom, I love my family. The true spiritual realm you love is spirit. You love spirit more than anything. And that leads you to love your mom, to love your family, to love everything. You the type that say, who know that spirit is in everything. You know that what oneness is. Those who are born on the 27th. You truly believe in that. You truly know that you're part of something that's greater than you. You truly are spiritual, a healer. You truly are the one who's psychic, who into divination like astrology, numerology, into anything that's creative, expressing. You into anything that's about life, anything about unconditional love, because you show your unconditional love. So your aura is so powerful, people can see it in you. You glow. People love to be in your presence, but on the downside, you can be very reckless. It could be very suicidal, it could be very dangerous and very violent and very, very off the chain, because you know people's soul. You can really be harmful towards people. You know what I'm saying? But most likely people gonna be on a good foot. If they got the number 27, most likely gonna be on a good foot, most likely. Because this is a very positive, calm vibration. But it could be hyper too, because it got that Mars there. It's because number 9, number 27 is number 9. This is very powerful vibration right here. The frequency. These are your warriors, your spiritual warriors, spiritual gurus. You gotta add the warriors because number 9, spiritual humanitarians. And so spiritual healers. The ones you will come for to heal you, the ones you come for to help and to do things with, the ones who know how to do things, the ones who got a great focus, a keen vision, the one who can research good, scientific mind, the one you will want on your team. You know what I mean? Because you know they're going to stand strong for the love of spirit, for the love of humans. And on a global scale, they got a global mind, global thinking, acceptance of all type of people, acceptance of you, him, her. These are the people. know what I'm saying? So this is very love vibration. When they say peace, love, and light, this is the vibration. Now, those who born on the 28th, we talking about those born on the 28th. Number 28. This is the moon and Saturn. This is organized emotions. But it creates number one, the sun. So you the type of sunny person whose emotions is in check, intact. If it's not, you will go through hardship with your emotions. You know what I'm saying? So, but since you got the 2 and the 8 type energy, your home mean a lot, which means you'll take action and shine when dealing with the home. You'll shine in the home because number one, fashionable, and you feel very good in the home. You might be on social media, love to be in your home and social media, but you very organized, very structured. You're the one who will start a party in the home. So the house, the home, the mother, the family is very important to you, very sacred. And your love is big because you won't leave a mark when dealing with sharing your love with everybody. You know what I'm saying? And you will go through hardship that dealing with your emotions, or dealing with women, or dealing with your mother. But when you get in balance with it, and if you are the type who are already in balance with it, and you got this number, you very fortunate. Because number one is a very fortunate number, very shiny. These people look good. You know what I'm saying? They look like dynamite. They look like the sun. They're going to look good. They're going to look happy. They're going to be the one who got a strong personality, very confident, great inspiration. So we got 2 here. You got the moon and Saturn here. Their emotion will be organized. Their home will be organized. They're going to be neat. So they need that comfortability. It's about them being comfortable. So when it comes to details, they're going to know the details. So when it comes to, so since it got Saturn here, they're going to feel their emotions in their body. So they're going to be physical empaths. Physical empaths or clairsentient, where they can pick up on your emotions, can read about you. If they know about the parts of their body, they can really tell about you. They know when it's going to rain. They know when the sun come out. You can feel it in their soul. So this type of energy that we're dealing with here, this is number one. It's number one, deal with the heart, because it's 28. Those who are born on the 28th deal with the heart vibration and frequency. So you must listen to your heart. Your heart is very important. Listen to your heart, intuition. So about you must protect your heart. It's very important right here. You must protect your heart. So the thing is about you, so with the sunny personality, you got leadership ability. You love kids. You love your emotions being to this type of stuff. And the thing is, your mind is so keen. You know how things should be. You know, you can see where people miss a beat because you got an organized emotion, organized mind that can pick up on things, very analytical, the details. And so you can see when things are out of place. So you be a great manager, a great leader when dealing with correcting and cleaning up things, cleaning up society, cleaning up the world. So this is good. This is a good placement right here. Makes you very strong, very buttery, very active, but also very like entertaining and like to joke and play a lot and be very childish like. But you ain't so childish because you got Saturn right there, so you can be more serious. So you need to loosen up some, and you need to play a little bit, and don't be so goal oriented because you're all about accomplishing and achieving. So you can speak very well and use a thinker because number one is a mind number, deal with the mind. So you're a great thinker. Whatever you think of, you will manifest. You're a great speaker too. So let's see your heart intuition because you got that. You're a very powerful individual. So whatever you put your mind to, you could accomplish. You get to any field that deals with something that's fun, something where you being a leader, something where you being creative because you're super creative, and something where they deal with the home, something that deals with something that's organized, something that feels comfortable. So now, those who born on the 29th, we get to the nitty gritty. Got a couple of more numbers. So you're born on the 29th, you got number 11 vibration. Those, so you're master healers. You got the moon and Mars, the moon and Pluto. So this is very powerful, strong vibration. I'm just gonna say this: you're the magical one. So you won't be scared of the underworld. You won't be scared of light. You're here to heal. Your presence gonna be healing. Everything about you gonna be healing. You gonna glow, soul glow. Strong personality. Your emotions gonna be sexy. Be into the sex field. You're not scared of sex. You're not scared of the taboo that people scared of. You're gonna break the taboos. You're gonna bring the truth out on things. You got a scientific emotion, scientific minds. You know what I'm saying? You're the one who will tap into people's psyche And people gonna be scared because they gonna feel like you know their soul. You know what I'm saying? You can see through people. You can read people. And they're like, woo. Sometimes they might be scared to be around you because that's how powerful you are. You know what I'm saying? So when we talking about those who born on the 29th, they're very playful, very happy, very excited. They're all about light. They have strong personality, strong emotions, strong feelings, and very hyperactive and very caring and very about the home, very about the family, very about the kids. So they're very family oriented and they're your great providers. They will provide, they will work, they're hard workers, they will go get it. These are your go-getters and these are your models too. But also, like the regular number 11 could be like more peaceful and calm and take leadership. But these people gonna be super aggressive, super like to have fun. Period. No shorts. But they still gonna have the hypnosis nature of the number 11. When you look at them, hypnotize you, like magical. You're going to want to be in their aura, be in their presence. So they're so loving, so charming, and they can dress very stylish, very neat, and very expensive type people. They want to have the best. They want to live the best. But at the same time, they're here to heal. They're here to give back, share that light, share that wisdom, share that truth. Be the philosopher, be the poet, be into music. Use music to heal, music therapy, to heal people in different ways, to spit the wisdom. Give it to people. Give people that light. Help people unpack their harmful soul or their dirty souls and help people to become clear. They're here to do that, to be the healer, be into the medical arts, to be into the arts itself, they're gonna be into magic, they're gonna be into spirituality. They're gonna know about spirituality, they're gonna learn about that. Great researchers, scientific minds. So the people can do all of this. They can do anything they put their mind to. You know, some people with this number, they work to the lowest, which means like in Kroger's or somewhere like Walmart, but it's okay because they're gonna make wherever they go fun and they're gonna master that until they come up out that place. You see? So those are born on the 29th, you would love to be around. Very fun loving, very caring, very spiritual, very divine, very attuned with emotions. This is a very powerful vibration right here. Now, I have to move on, you know what I'm saying? I don't want to the home life because these people love the home life. Those born on the 29th, of course. Their family very important, their kids, the mother, the father, very important. The family, the culture, very important. Where they grew up at is very important. Yes. So the city they're born in very important. So now, with this being said, let's move on. Those are born on the 30th. You got 3 and 0. Jupiter, that conjunction to Pluto. So their wisdom is their power. Wisdom is their key. They are your seers. They got the seer power, where they're very imaginative, where they see spirits, where they see aura, different colors and vibration around people. So their power is also expanding their mind. So their power is also expanding themselves. Their power is also their luck. Whatever their power is into, traveling is their power. Learning about people is their power. Not only their power, also their spirit. They got that good, happy spirit. That's their power, being happy, being joyful. And people love their aura. Those are born on the 30th. So you born on the 30th, people just love you. You know what I mean? Because you got that good aura, very expressive, good storyteller. That's your power. All this brings you power, make you more magnetic, make you more power, make you more where people want to be around your energy and hug it and love it and sustain it. It just feels so good. So those are born on the 30th, they expand. They expand. They're clairsentient to feel people, understand. Their ability to know people's psyche or their mind expands. Their ability to be a humanitarian nature expands. The ability to leave a mark in life expands. As they get older, they get better and better and big. Big emotions. But the big emotions are happiness. If they're on the downside, they can be very destructive, very big energy, where they can very much be very harmful, very destructive. Your fighters, and also death could be among them. So on the opposite side, they can really harm themselves because everything they do is big. They cause big harm to themselves in their body. You know what I'm saying? So these people, hips will expand. If not, their hips will expand. The sexual drive will expand. You see? Super horny. Just let off orgasms as they get older. You know what I'm saying? And they want to why they keep letting off. They're so happy, so joyful. So, but also, these people, traveling sense will expand. Their their luck will expand. I forgot about their luck. Their luck is their power. Be around them, their luck would be magnetic. So they would go through transformation with dealing with their mind expanding, going through different knowledge, trying to find out who they are, searching for the truth. They will keep changing. Their spirit will keep changing. Their energy will keep changing. Their personality will keep changing. First, they might call themselves Frank. Then somebody call themselves Peanut. Then somebody call themselves the knowledgeable one. So I'm just giving you an example. Because deal with change. It will expand until they find themselves. And they will keep transforming until they reach the highest. So when they do, this will be a powerful person vibration in the world because it's got Pluto connection to Jupiter. It's 30. Those are born on the 30th. You know, number 3. So number three deal with the childlike mentality. So they deal with happiness, they deal with joy, they deal with exploring. Exploring is their power. Researching is their power. Bringing out the truth, being blunt is their power. Being expressive is their power for what is right. Bringing justice is their power. So I'm saying this is a gift. These gifts that they have. So these people, they know how to teach you. They know how to serve. They know how to help you. So this is their power. We talking about 30 here. 30 ain't playing. 30, number 3. These people stay traveling. They stay on the go. They love fun. They don't like the boredness. You know what I'm saying? So this is their power. Having fun, cricking up a party, being a life of a party. Be the one who bring fun adventures and new ideas and bringing out the truth and be very big in their presence. But the thing is, they got to be able to finish their job off. They got to be able to be consistent because sometimes they can be inconsistent. But see, since Pluto is there, the 0 giving the ability to balance them out. Because you got fire and water together. You see what I'm saying? Bring that balance. So this being said, it's time to move on to 31. This is the last number. So those are born on number 31 or the 31st. Those are born on the 31st. This is number 31. You got 3, which is Jupiter, and 1 is the sun, which creates that 4. So Jupiter is within. That's aided to the sun. So Jupiter is in the forefront because it's number 3. And the sun is in the back. But all together is number 4, which is the cosmic body. So we're talking about these people are very practical, very organized. Of course, they're going to pay attention to everything. They're going to be very serious, the detail. But since they got Jupiter there, they're going to be very cheerful, matter of fact. But sometimes serious. Very cheerful, sometimes serious. But you can see them very cheerful, very happy, very fun-loving, very uppity. You're going to see these people don't worry too much. You know what I'm saying? Don't doubt themselves too much because they're very confident. Then you got the sun connected in their subconscious bank. This going to definitely bring more fun activity to add on to them. Make them want to be that leader in the back of their mind. Make them want to shine in the back of their mind and be the sun and be in the forefront. Even though they can hold themselves well because they can be cool, calm, collective, but also in the back of their mind, they can be the type want to take over an organization, but they also can be disciplined where they don't take over an organization, where they can fit in and interact with you. So they do good in leadership ability, but they also do good in being like a secretary or be the one who like a scientist, ones who into astrology, your best teachers, your best healer, because they're always on point. They know how to get the job done. You want people like this in your life who not scared of the devil. These type of people like number 4s and number 8s, they work in like funeral homes and stuff. They're not scared of working in funeral homes. So check out those who have number 4s or 8s. I bet you a lot of them work in funeral homes. Like I know people in my family who have number 4s. They love funeral homes, especially number 4s. So those who have number 31, these are your sexy models in the back of their mind because the sun there. So they want to shine. They want to be that model. So the hips going to be wide. You know what I'm saying? The hips going to be wide. They going to look good, shiny, pretty things, cute boobs. So just number 4 there, their body, you'll see it in their body. You'll see the beautifulness in their body. You're going to see the sunny attitude. You're going to see these people going to be so on fire, so hot. They can easily make people catch orgasms, no matter if it's a male or a female who has this number, which is born on the 31st. So those who born on the 31st, you very powerful vibration and frequency because you deal with clairvoyance. You can see the big picture. You know what I'm saying? You can see what others can't see. You can see auras around people's bodies. You can see the big picture, and you like to think big. Everything about you, you got confidence, and you always thinking big while people thinking small. And you be like, I ain't gonna trip that. That's too small. But at the same time, sometimes you can be serious because you still got the number 4 there. So you take life serious and you pay attention to detail. You're all about accomplishment, achievement is very important to you. But you also stay in your higher mind, come up with unique thoughts, unique ideas, something that's different. So people gonna think you from another world the way you act. A lot of number 4s, especially you who got the number 31, people gonna think you from a whole another world. You're not even from here. The way you come up with different ideas to you, you know you different, and you like to embrace people who are different. You love people who be themselves. You like people who be real with themselves, and even you the type like who don't do the thing like the normal people do, who don't follow normal traditions. So you'll be more spiritual than anything. So you're gonna be that model, you're gonna be that example, you're gonna set a foundation where you can try to build you some wealth, be your home, be that provider. So for you, that's very powerful. Expanding in wisdom. Wisdom as you get older, you're gonna expand, your body gonna expand, you're gonna be more beautiful as you grow older, because you got all that fire within you, the 31 within that 4. So since you're born on the 31st, you want to continue to expand. You know what I'm saying? So your subconscious is sunny. So it's already sunny. It's going to connect to Jupiter, and it's going to expand. You can pull something from that subconscious, which is that fun loving, which is you love kids, which you know how to deal with kids, which sometimes you can act like a kid because that's in your subconscious, very playful. But it's okay, you know what I'm saying, to be playful. You need it at times because number 4s can be very serious. Since you got 31 to add up to 4, you be very serious. So you need that playful energy. So you got to get good balance right here. These very good, cool people, good individuals, but they are your workaholics. They work hard. They gonna manifest because you deal with manifestation right here. Those born on 31st. So you're highly intellectual. You like intellectual topics. You like knowledge. The truth seekers love knowledge, love information, love to socialize. Very open to people's thoughts and ideas. So you come up with your ideas, and so you can manifest yourself and set a foundation for something. So you always researching, always trying to find a way for some type of business idea or some type of goal you're always trying to reach and achieve. So right here, you are the provider. You don't care about a dude being a provider. If you're a woman, you want to provide. And if you're a man, you want to provide. So anybody who have this number born on 31st, you're very in tune with life. You're going to leave a mark in something. You know what I'm saying? So you got the ability to prosper in all type of ways because Jupiter give you that luck internally. It give you that luck. So just go for it. What you see, what you visualize, you will make it. Because you the type that won't let nothing stop you from achieving. If anybody in your way, you will cut them off. So that's a good thing. So with this being said, I did all the numbers. Y'all need to share this video and get it out in the algorithm. Let me check out what's going on with these comics. Because I ain't been paying no attention to the comments. Okay, got people born on 25th, 5, 14, 23. I did all of them differently. I did 1 through 30, 31. I did all the numbers, all the birthday numbers. And these numbers for any month. The 9th on every month. 9 is 9, you know what I'm saying? So I did all the numbers, 1 through 31. 1 through 31. Share, like, comment, subscribe, mark down the numbers for people. Go through this video, mark it down, put the placement down. Some people say, King Lit, why you ain't put the numbers down, put the time stamp? Well, you can do it for me. I appreciate those who do it for me. That means you appreciate the work, and that's the way you show your love, you know. It's cool. I appreciate y'all, though, because I don't be doing a time stamp like right now because I've been speaking. You know, I don't know how long it was going to last. This is going live. But I love y'all, beautiful people. Definitely, indeed. I definitely love y'all. This an hour and something right here. I've been going off. I'm talking about going off. It might be longer than that. 143, that's over 2 hours. Over 2 hours. I've been doing this darn thing. King Lit. Bringing y'all this light. I'm come more. So you need a timestamp. Well, put it on there for me. put it on there. I just went live, you know. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna get off here until next time. I'll come up with another topic. And if you have any topic that y'all got that's interesting, just let me know. Let me know, beautiful people. I love you. I love you. I love you. I love you. Just love, vibration, and frequency. So think positive and be positive. Scribe for your goal. Go for it. Represent your number. What your number say. And also, every number, to every number, there's a color. There's certain foods you eat. There's all type of everything that's helpful with these numbers. What will be your health issues, everything. So I did many videos on numerology, many numbers on astrology. I'm gonna continue to do it because I love it, and I also shoot spiritual videos. So I love y'all, beautiful people. King Lit. This is King Lit, and I'm out. Ashe.